following behind to try to go outside. Wake the motherfucking man no more. Up the one.
Yo, call me.
It's check. It's a new day, bro.
It's a new day, no Kobe, no Xavier or Big E. It's just me, no Big Three, Pacino, I am he. A nightmare on Arm Street. You not safe and pay Palm Beach. You left moms up 6th Street and got the nerve to say I'm weak. My OG, my broski, you damn sure don't know me. And mom dudes been told me it's grimy in these streets, and I got no family. It's cool though, it's cool, bro. You can't see low, jackass Steve-O. If you want some meatloaf, you best bring some Chicos to prolong the results. Benzino, I'm old dog, you Nino. I'm a different type of Evo. We two different people, just into a peephole for mentioning my people. I don't need no people to be lethal. I've been trying to be humble. Now everybody wanna be Rambo. Just to die with all the ammo.
To your brother, to your brother, to your brother. He used to be. Fucking mute button every damn time. So let's do that whole energy again. What's up, everyone? Another casual toy chat. Thank God, made it through Friday with the mute button. I swear I hit it. I hit it before I came on, man. Welcome everybody to the casual toy chat, man. A lot of us look forward to Friday. Flex Friday is what we call it. That's why we bust out the chains. Bust out the chains every week to put on the show. I think we've been doing this for damn near a year now. So I think Flex Friday probably is about 11 months old or something like that. That we decided every Friday we just show out, man. We don't ever get to wear, like, we got all these jewels and shit. All the stuff accumulated through youth, and we never really wear it out in public like that. So might as well break it out for Friday on the shows, man. So anyway, thank God it is Friday. Still got a bunch of stuff to do with the kiddos and stuff on the weekend, but you know it feels like it's a pinch easier on the weekend. Feel like you got a little bit more free time. So Bruce says he'll be swinging by in a little bit here. In the meantime, I'm sipping on another GI. Got a really large pack of GI Joes, so we'll be sipping on them for a while. We're gonna shout out. First, we're going to shout out Lone Dragon, who was first in the chat. And we will do it live this evening. We'll do it live for a long time. MC DJ ACDC says he's third, even though he appears to be second in the chat. I don't know if somebody got in before him on that. But anyway, welcome MC DJ ACDC. Hope you had a good Friday. Hope everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Maybe some of y'all got stories of success today. Target didn't have anything. Target didn't have no Alley Vipers or bats, but I'd like to give a shot tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be able to get up that early. We'll see how long the show goes tonight and how tipsy we get, man. But I might fuck around and try to get up early enough to hit Target in the morning and see if I get lucky. All right, we also got DFS in the house, aka Vega Corleone himself. Then we got MIS1. What's up, man? What's up? Hope you had a good Friday, man. Got David Hill in here. I'll call you by your real name before Bruce gets here and starts calling you inmate. I hope you had a good Friday, man. I believe you said you were starting your first day of work. That might have been the day before yesterday. But anyway, I hope the work thing went well for you. Let's see. Finishing it. Yeah, I seen the custom ninja joint. Even did a little packaging. He's got it written down in the corner, in the right-hand corner there. That shit looks good, man. Back at it, David. Glad to have you back home coming with the customs, man. Who else we got here? Okay, boys, what's up, man? Hope you're doing good today, brother. Got who else in here? Hold on, I'm gonna look at what y'all been chatting about here too, real quick. Shouting each other out back and forth. That's what's up. Okay. David Hill, the YouTube. Yep. Y'all make sure to sub and follow him and all of that. Let's see. Issue and orientation. Okay. Damn it, man. Yep. Sometimes you just gotta let the universe take the wheel, man. All right. We'll follow, man. Let's see who else we got. Every location, even the back target employee check for me. Yeah, not quite yet. They're coming though, man. Repays customers. Y'all. Say once he gets back out good, he's gonna be back at it. Rob, what's up, man? Woo! Still been on mute. I see people talking about that in the chat, man. I always fuck up, man. I always fuck up and forget to. Look, I click it, and then I guess my mouse, maybe my mouse is a little got some kind of problem with the button where it like kind of catches a double click vibe or something. And that might be what's going on. What up, Kurt? How you doing tonight, man? Animal, what's up, dog? Hope you had a good Friday too, man. Kid, what's up, man? He's gonna be on. He's gonna try to come on the show tomorrow too, man. I can't wait for him to come on. He's got something cool. Animal may get something pretty cool tomorrow. We'll see. Hopefully he gets it, man. I'm shocked that I had a package make it to Puerto Rico, mailed at the same time, and it made it to Puerto Rico, but it didn't. The one going to Animal didn't get to him in time, or didn't. I could beat the one getting the Animal, and I was like, kind of like, man, wow, that's just right up the coast here. What the hell's going on with the mail? How do y'all get shit across the water quicker than you do on your own land? But it's the post office, man. Let's see who else we got. Old school, what's up, man? Hope you had a good week, good Friday. Hope the weekend's gonna be blessed to you. Yep, Lone Dragon. It's like a double click or something. It got to be, because it happens so often on the show, man. I'm like gonna double check that shit from now on. Like the camera's always kind of, the way it's positioned is kind of blocking the button from my perspective. So I'm gonna start like double checking that mute button. I was on it tonight, man. I felt like I was watching it, and that shit just went back to pink. It wasn't working. Sam was first, sir. Okay, yeah. Me and him was actually was chatting out. Like I got the overlay. I got the little overlay or whatever. The box going around it. I dropped the logo in the corner there and whatnot, and the new song. Trying to do a couple things to kind of spruce things up. Now this border will have to be, if we get a packed house tonight, man, we get like 9 screens and shit. I'll probably have to drop the overlay to fit everybody in good. But when it's starting off as just 1, 2, 3, 4 people, it should be okay. It'll kind of house all the screens if it goes that well. Drug cartel and change of Puerto Rico. Okay, all right, maybe that's why it got there quicker. They thought it was a kilo. It was dope, but not that kind of dope. Yeah, man. So there's no hauls today. No. I think that's the man. Yo, what's up, man? Mm-hmm. Bruce is Flex Friday. What you got, man? Red stripes. What the fuck? Nah, I'm good. What kind of beer is this shit? Like, nah, I don't drink that shit. I got this.
You will. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all?
Come towards me. He's just gonna force me.
He's
He's like, what's up, y'all?
What up, y'all?
Welcome to my show. He's like, welcome to my show.
What up, Lone? Let me go to the start at the top. What up, Lone Dragon, MC DJ, DFS Infinite, aka Vega Carleone, MIS1, MC DJ, ACDC, Repeat Offender, David Hill. Who else we got in this motherfucker? K-Boz, what up? Who else? I know I saw Rob in this motherfucker. Think I shot at MIS1. Yeah. Animal Mother Customs. Kid with the Kung Fu Grip, what up? Old School, what up? Yeah. Here for the Flex Friday.
Yeah.
Kaz didn't wear no chains, but it's alright. I just play.
Same ones every. Hey, Flex Friday is probably a year old. We need to trace back and see when Flex Friday started.
That means we need to buy 5 more chains
every year or something.
No,
just every week. That's pretty expensive, man. My shit's pretty expensive for sure. I can't get 5 chains a week. Hell no. I'd have more cars if I could do all that shit. Kids asleep, man. Kids asleep in their room and shit. What?
Oh my goddamn, I'm smoking to the house. I'll be back.
Oh, damn, there you go.
I don't know. I'll just smoke it, bro. Fuck it. Damn, I packed my bag and shit. I left it at the house. Grab a beer.
Hold on 1 second, y'all. The show must go on then. He'll be leaving in a minute. After we take a couple shots, he's gonna be like, man, fuck that. I'll be right back, man. He's 10 minutes, man.
Alright.
Let's see if Bruce leave, y'all. Who plays bets that Bruce gonna leave?
Who plays bets? Place them bets. I heard Corey shit on here. I ran into him at Walmart tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing, man. What up, White Vegeta?
White Vegeta.
Yeah, I went back through the mixed emotions.
He said Bruce looks like black and white TV. It do kind of look like that.
And then I'm the pop out. It's like some what was that shit with fuck man, Wonder World or WandaVision or something. Like where should it be black and white and then one thing's color or one thing's in full color.
I do look like black and white TV. It's actually a pink shirt.
Like fuck. I don't know what New Soundwave was.
Cass about to rape me. You see me turn the lights on.
Oh no.
Me too on Monday, I'm telling y'all.
It's about to be
place bets on that.
It was about to be bloody, that's what it was. What's the name? New Soundwave was talking about what's up with my video shitty, y'all?
Hold on. When I was briefly looking at it at the house before I came over here, I don't recall it.
It looked alright to me. It's the lights.
Come on, you goddamn motherfucking. No, it's alright.
That one ain't got no light up there.
Hit the live action.
That would help actually if I had that light going.
Oh, it is blurry.
It is.
Yep. It was straight. Look, this is in the beginning. But look at it now.
But it looks clear on the computer. They say it's cool. Oh, damn, you didn't get the target DFS. You was doing that drywall shit.
I don't know.
I might get a light bulb and put it in this shit over top. Over top, if it don't. I bet that shit
What up,
gonna be
man?
blinking.
TGIF.
Oh, I know what it is. It's the backlights back there. They used to have it.
Tongue and grannies in the fanny. As Kaz likes to say.
That's what it is.
Tongue and grannies in the fanny.
About time, I think. Or they just used to having the light behind us. That really helps with all this. Maybe turning that one facing us.
I'm gonna make that a thing. The new TGIF.
Like just tilt it up, I guess, where it's pointing at us. No, that ain't helping a whole hell of a lot either. It might be that one. I'm gonna figure out lighting, man. I'm gonna get this shit right.
What up, pimp?
Who's that? One of the kids up? Oh, he just peeked out the door. Yeah, get that money, man. Shit. Get that moolah. You see the overlay? I got the little overlay joint going on, the red box. Yeah.
Oh, he said he making money with the homies.
Links.
Essays.
Links out there, man. Come on in the Kas-Bar, y'all. That's what Sam be calling it. Shit, he says the Kas-Bar. We all just load up in the bar and talk shit, man. Anybody want to come in? Don't be shy. Step in the cage. Step in the cage match.
Motherfucking Thunderdome.
Step into the cage match. You never know what the fuck's gonna happen on the Casual Toy Chat.
Looks like we got New Sound.
New Soundwave joining in.
What the fuck is up?
What's up? What's up, man?
What up?
Oh wait, that's right. It ain't 12 o'clock yet.
You got
Friday.
You got to close that other window, man. We're gonna have an echo.
It's Friday. You can cuss all night on Fridays. We changed the rules.
Yeah, it's fuck Flex Friday.
Yep. TGI.
So goddamn some bitch motherfucking cum guzzling butt whore.
Yeah, shit ass cock bitch, Scooby Doo what?
Hey, I got the best cuss word. Go Biden.
Damn. Damn.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Fuck Brandon.
Damn, he said Biden. I just caught it. I'm so used. I thought he said Brandon in my head. I overruled Biden. The world's falling apart anyway, man. Don't blame that old guy.
Hey, look, fuck the world in a damn handbasket.
Can't nobody help it. Can't nobody help it, especially not his old ass. Nobody can help this shit.
Hey, Cass can help it with 3D printing.
Hey, I don't think it ain't gonna bring world peace, but it'll make people happy.
It'll bring world peace to us nerds.
I know what would bring world peace. All these, he said pussy. All these world leaders smoke a joint. All these world leaders smoke a joint together.
That'll get some head.
Both. They should get head and smoke a joint. And
well, look, half the motherfuckers are so damn old they wouldn't be able to get it up anyhow.
Hey, right, not to get too political.
I mean, really, if you're over the age of 60, you shouldn't be able to hold political office.
Anyway, your train of thought is too old school.
I shouldn't be able to run after the age of 60. If you're already in there, that's one thing, but you shouldn't be able to sit in office for fucking ever, for a lifetime term. You shouldn't be able to run for office if you're over the age of 60. Like, get the fuck out of here, man.
I say hey, 45 to 60.
I'm going to say it right here, right now, loud and proud. There is too many goddamn old-ass crackers in the motherfucking White House. Them motherfucking crackers need to go in the damn bullshit. get some color in there, and make it real.
Woo! They thumping that Bible, boy. They still on that
Hey.
old school.
It's not diversified, and it's too much old fucking people because they don't even share the same views that we do. They don't.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Hey, look, I ain't gonna play. I'm from old school. Yeah, okay. I'm from old school, but I can admit my damn self. It's time for a motherfucking change. We don't need no goddamn women in there, being that they'll fuck it up every week of a month.
Bitch, I don't have a period, so I'm good. Just saying.
Ain't nobody talking to you.
You better watch it.
Hey, Bullwinkle's on it too. Term limits, yep. I say 45 to 60. Not 45. I think 45 is like the governing age. That you still in touch. You younger?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, for a governor, but not like a president. A president got to be 45. Like a major representative or a president or some shit like that.
I say 40, between 40 and 45 for a president to come in.
I give it 40.
To come in.
You got to have some kind
his first run, he's got to be at least 40, 45.
Cool. Yep. I agree. And I think that's
the only reason I'm saying that is because 40, 45, you live life, you know what the fuck's up.
Yep.
Unless you're a little sheltered bitch like most of these other dumbass presidents.
Right. They don't know.
Now, I do also agree with that. You should serve in the military.
Hey, fair. I agree.
Because if you're making decisions to send other people off to fucking war, then you should know exactly what war is like.
Yep.
Exactly.
I agree.
All right, look. I myself, I'm an electrician. I started out as a fucking helper. I worked my way up to be a leader. It's no way I could just come into electrician and become a leader. And I think the same thing should be said about president. You shouldn't come in the door as walking up as a Joe Blow and then all of a sudden the president. No, fuck that. You got to prove yourself, make yourself aware of what's going on in the world instead of trying to buy your way through the world.
Like when the
or in all fair honesty, man, or a billionaire that was on Shark Tank and shit. Like, what are we doing?
Hey, look, all reality now, that dude there, you know what? He didn't deserve to be a president, true state, but we needed him for the money. We need him because, hell, who else can go and file for bankruptcy 4 times and come back richer every time?
A cunning ass business.
Yeah,
man.
but
that's all I'm gonna say.
Hey, but that's what we needed.
At the end of the day, was it worth it though?
I
don't know. That there is debatable because let's be honest. America did not give him the opportunity to be a president. If America would just shut the fuck up, stop their little whiny ass bitching, stop being a fucking cunts, and let the man be a fucking president, he might have done something. But we would never know. But you think about it. Gas was cheaper. There was work. America was becoming better.
We got his COVID.
He did do some bullshit. Goddamn, getting on the fucking internet and acting a fool, being stupid, making some dumbass comments. But goddamn, ain't nothing no other president hadn't done or said.
Divisiveness.
I didn't have any problem with him other than his early morning shits where he was on Twitter just popping off the first thing on his mind. I was kind of like, man, bro, you shouldn't do that shit. Like, man, quiet is worth something, man. You don't.
Well,
you just.
Yeah, honestly, let's be honest. We're in that day and age where Twitter was the whole thing. Twitter was life, and Snapchat and Instagram, that was life.
Yeah.
So he jumped in on it. So you can't really fault him for getting in on the times. Then again, also another president that me personally, I like was Bill Clinton. And everybody fought him because he got a blowjob. Motherfucker, I'm jealous of that fool. Shit.
Man, it's the president. He gets sucked off every night.
The only thing I didn't like about him is when he said he smoked a joint but didn't inhale.
I want him to smoke a fat sack of weed. I want him
Hell
to
yeah, smoke that motherfucker. Shit, get up there on the damn stand and smoke a joint and get a blowjob while talking to America. Fuck yeah. Heck, rock on, motherfucker. Get that nut.
Fuck yeah.
Right?
America. Fuck yeah.
I mean, hell, I be honestly, the next best president that we could have would be Ric Flair. Woo!
Oh, shit, boy.
God damn, that echoed out here. Oops.
Hey, that would be epic if he was the president.
But I mean, then again, we're also in a world where everybody's whiny little bitches. Me. Motherfuckers today don't know jack shit about real world. Real world is where you got a goddamn fight.
They should make Terry Crews the president. They should make him the president. That shit. Have you ever seen the movie Idiocracy?
Yeah.
Hey, man. That shit.
President Camacho.
That motherfucker shooting the gun off. They should make him the president.
But hell, there's actually rumors going around where they're trying to make it where there is no more president. It's one person ruling basically the world.
Fuck that.
No, they wouldn't do that.
Well, hey, you can't say that because I mean, hell, we have rights, and they're trying to deny all our rights. You got the right to bear arms. They're trying to deny that.
If you think about it, man, we shouldn't have that's pretty it's pretty archaic in its own to have one person ruling some shit. This is a shared planet. Like, to have one person that you say, like, to be able to point the finger at Biden or point the finger at Trump and say, "Oh, you're the problem," that's some bullshit. Because it ain't him. It's not just he. All he is a representative. He ain't nobody. Like, I mean, he is somebody. He ain't nobody. Yeah.
He's a poster board.
The gears. We're the gears of this shit. Why do we need to say that one person is like the king or the president, man? We should.
Well, I mean, now as far as it goes with Biden, I mean, he has proven multiple times he just don't belong anywhere near an office. That motherfucker, he belongs in a retirement home, in a fucking padded room. I mean, some of the shit that he's come up there and said is so goddamn retarded and so damn stupid.
He's old, man, but the world is falling apart. Can you
the world is, and we're making it worse.
He is.
We as in the people.
It's this cold, man. It's the flu.
It's not COVID. It's not COVID.
It's confusing everything. It's confusing everything. It's offset.
No,
it's not the yearly.
Man, whatever the fuck.
Hey, look, all right, I ain't trying to be religious or nothing, but go back to the Bible, and it states that when you take the Lord out of your schools and your churches and your courtrooms, you know, when you take the Lord out of everyday life, the world is going to start coming to an end. And you think about it, 10, 15 years ago, they started taking what is it? I pledge allegiance to the flag.
Right.
They took God out of the pledge. They took.
Shit, man.
No, they don't.
When you take God and religion out of it, shit gets better.
It hasn't. Everything went worse.
It has nothing to do with that, though.
Hey, David, we'll catch you later, man.
All right, repeat offender.
Religion's just one of them tricky ass when the man.
It's just fairy tales.
It is like there's a root, man. There's a root to these, like. But yeah, the books are fairy tales, man. But there's a root to this shit, man. I just think we forgot who we are.
Hell yeah.
Something happened and we forgot where we came from. We forgot the real story. Man got a hold of that shit, the real
that's
story.
just like in the military. They start talking about how, here's a red card. You're hurting my feelings. Motherfucker, fuck your feelings. Get down there and do them damn push-ups. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
but now it's, no, you're hurting my feelings. No, fuck that. We're raising a bunch of fucking pussies.
It is too much. Like, and I understand, like, so, like, I can understand not being sensitive to, like, trans people and all that shit, right? But some of the shit goes too fucking far. When does it end? You know, like my cousin, he's gay. That's cool. But now, like, there's a point where it's like, when does it fucking end? When do the pronouns end? Right? If you want to be called a girl, if you were born a dude and you want to be called a girl, cool, I'll call you she. But now it's getting into them and they, and I want to be referred to as they and them and this and that. Like, when does it end? Like, that's
well, I mean, that's just like when you get pulled over.
It's like, man, come on. Just tell me I ain't.
You know, when you get pulled over by a cop and a cop asks you for your license, motherfuckers are rolling their windows down a centimeter. I don't answer questions. Man, stop being ignorant and just hand the damn cop a fucking license. You know, I mean, it's stop. The world has become ignorant.
But first says, like, man, these cops is fucking with people for no reason, though. Like,
harassing motherfuckers.
Yeah. Now, hey, there are dirty cops. I will not lie about that. There are some dirty motherfuckers.
Because they were the lame kid in high school that the cool kids was picking on.
What up?
Yeah, that ain't right. Like,
they're just like superheroes. Yep. Most superheroes started off as a cast, some whack dude, or they had a tragedy that happened to them that they feel like they have to they were born out of tragedy, and that's what cops are born out of. They were born out
I actually got into it with a cop earlier this week. I got into it with a cop earlier this week over at the job. He was talking about how he's got to do this and he's going to force me to wear a mask. I asked him straight up. I was like, dude, you're the little bitch that was in high school getting your ass whooped all the time, won't you?
Mm-hmm.
Did he say
and then his sergeant come up. He was like, man, I'm sorry. He's a rookie. He don't really know the way to talk to people. I'm like, no, he ain't the fact that he don't know how to talk to people. It's the fact that he was raised ignorant. He was raised to be a little punk ass bitch, and he needs his ass whooped.
Yeah, they will their power. Like, they really are fucking, like, you bitches really had that much power, you would be getting paid. Your paycheck would reflect the power that you wield. Y'all are taking it upon yourselves to really put yourself in the you're taking it upon yourself to make yourself like a god. When you don't get paid like that, bitch, you need to treat being a policeman like you're a worker at Walmart, because y'all are making close to the same thing. They're not really making that much more.
Like $22 to $25 an hour.
Stop acting like you're the hammer of truth and all this shit, like you're a motherfucking god walking around here, bitch. You're not making that much more. Like, stop that shit.
But look,
man.
hey, look, I tell you what, go out and do it 2 times in 2 different areas, the same area, whatever. Purposely get pulled over. The first time, act like a punk and see what happens. Now, do the same exact thing and act cordial and act respectful, and you'll get a complete different attitude.
When you say punk, do you mean moist or do you mean like just an asshole?
Ain't like an asshole where you barely roll your window down. No, I don't answer questions. Fuck you. I don't talk to you. You don't, acting like a punk. They're going to treat you like shit. But if you
doesn't really change much for me, though. I ain't going to lie to you.
It doesn't change much for us, man. It does not fucking matter.
So I got
I
already know. We've been pulled over several times.
yeah.
I can say for myself, when I worked security, I think the only thing, because I got pulled over a couple of times, and I think the only thing that ever really saved me, it was that the fact that like when you wear a badge, like a security badge, I drive at the time I was driving a Grand Marquis, and it was tinted, but to a cop, it just looks like another badge, so I just look like I'm undercover. You know what I mean? And I think that's the only thing that ever really saved my ass a few times. And the one time I did get pulled over, he actually he looked at me and he was just like, "Oh, you work security?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Well, how does it feel to be on our side of things?" And I was just like, because I've been tried before. You know what I'm saying? People try you, all types of shit, man. And I get it. So I definitely understand the headache of being a cop. But I don't understand the ones that are assholes. Like I remember one time I ran into a cop in a Starbucks. I had just got off. I was just trying to get something to drink and make it to the house. And the dude looked at me and he was just like, "I remember you guys are just for show. You don't actually do anything." And turns back around and gets his coffee and leaves. I'm like, what the fuck was that about?
Bitch, I work security. I didn't apply for the police academy. I'm not trying to say I'm a fucking policeman, bitch.
I'm trying to get a pay to buy my toys, right?
So it's definitely it's some out there, man, that are just, I don't know if they wake up in the morning and they just got a chip on their shoulder and they just like,
I've come across one cop. He was sitting there giving me shit because I wouldn't put on a mask. I'm like, look, dude, there is no law that states that you have to wear a mask. It is a recommendation to wear a mask, not a law. He goes, "Oh, I'm going to arrest you. I'm going to put you in jail." I was like, "Under what statute?" He goes, "Oh, well, you're just a smart ass." I said, "No, I'm just knowledge." I go, "You're being a bully."
So I got a question for y'all. Like during, in history, there's been a couple of songs about the police. Like songs talking about
fuck police. Could continue.
Right, true. Right, so
this is similar.
Do you guys, like, are we like chat? Answer in the chat, please, too. Like audience participation here. Like, are we rocking that shit? Like, are those types of?
It doesn't necessarily mean this.
Like that. Yeah, I'm not saying that we killing cops and those shit.
There are
like
some.
Them shits be jamming.
I will say that while I'm not very fond of police, I mean, I play it from time to time. It ain't constantly in my playlist. If you know what I mean. Right. But I mean,
trying to say is,
these days though, I'd be careful because it's not the same.
So what I'm proposing is that there's tracks that have not been heard from Jesus. And I was wondering if I just want to make sure that nobody gets offended. Like there's no police in the chat. if that song ever was,
I'm only talking about the bad ones.
Hey, that's just hard, boy. That's just hard.
It is.
The beat is so fucking hard.
It's hard.
It says exactly what it says. I mean, you can't talk your way out of that one.
No, I'm talking about his song about the police.
Oh, okay.
That shit's so hard. It's so hard.
Well, see, all right. Hey, now let me ask you this. Is it not considered judging or judgment if you take a look at a cop as all cops being the same?
I don't do that. In the interaction,
right?
I'm cool until
I try my hardest not to do that.
I mean, I give everyone, I don't care who or what you are, the opportunity to be a dick.
Hey, in all fair honesty, me and you, Soundwave, we see it different.
Y'all are different.
We see that shit different.
You can't see how I see it.
Right, they see it in a different eye.
I see the police,
and I know because I be with my brothers. You know what I'm saying? I be with my brothers when shit like that go down.
It's already negative.
I see how the difference in.
It's already negative. I don't act a fool. I'm all polite because I don't.
He talks just like me
because I don't want to get shot. So I leave it up to the officer. I leave it up to the officer to be a good guy or bad guy because I'm gonna always do what I have to do to make it home safely to my family.
Right.
So if the officer wants to be a dick, then that just means he's a dick. If he wants to be friendly, that means he was friendly. But I can say that most of the interactions, I've had several interactions with the police. came out on the losing end twice. Fucking, but I can say one of the losing end of it that I was on the losing end. The officer was very cool. He was cool as fuck about it. You know what I'm saying? Because he had already told me about it before. So, you know what I'm saying? And most of the interactions, I would say that 70% of the interactions that I've had with the police have been friendly and fucking, you know what I mean? They've been productive. They didn't leave a mouth about them. Right. But it's that 30%, man. And then all it takes out of that 30% is one
Jeezy's
to do some old crazy shit.
So that means Jeezy want to hear the song. I got one vote for the song. I get 10
That's
votes.
how I am too. I don't have no.
I didn't. In my lifetime, I didn't came across. Even in middle school, man, there was a cop that I'm not gonna say his name.
Just this year alone.
He was. We know for a fact that he was fucking young girls in the schools and shit, and he was getting away with it. I mean, who they gonna believe? What was it? 14-year-old young black kid who was, into some shenanigans, or are they gonna believe, this upstanding officer of the law?
Where you coming from? Your goddamn business.
See, all right.
Your mama house.
All right,
from your mama house.
I ain't gonna share all my background.
Hey, they always do.
I've had my own run-in with a cop before where it costed me a lot. Where I had attempted murder on a police officer with his own weapon.
That's crazy.
I mean, I know. I get where you're coming from, but you gotta understand. I mean, not everyone knows where everyone came from, and I mean, like me personally.
We say when we're coming from, we're talking about from that perspective. Period.
Right, but you gotta understand. Well, see, all right. I came up. I was the only white person in my high school. I grew up with black people in the ghetto.
So you should understand what I'm saying, then.
I do, 100%. I do understand 100%. But I'm talking about the people, and I'm not talking about black, white, or any other race. I'm talking about anyone that's living and breathing. If you act ignorant, you're going to get ignorance. If you act cordial, you're going to get cordial most of the time.
Most time. Right.
Now, the times that you don't, you're dealing with an ignorant ass cop that needs to be put into their place.
Right.
And we are not the people to put him in his place, but his captain is. Now, you do have the right to ask for his captain at that point in time.
Yep.
I mean, there is ways to handle the situation.
Man.
Maybe, but
but sometimes the captain be with it too. You know what I'm saying?
Just like that.
Well, that's when you take and let them do what they're going to do and take it to court.
In Florida, a lot of those correctional officers in Florida are tied to fucking white supremacist groups and shit. So you can't always rely on a man that's over them to fucking do something. Like, I do agree, because every time, even though I have that little tinge of fear in my heart because I just want to make it home, and I know how it fucking can go easily. It's respectful. That's why I say it. I put the ball in their court. Because I'm going to be respectful, because I want to get home and I don't want to know what it's like to get shot. So I'm always going to be respectful. So some of them have taken that, like times that I should have gone to fucking jail or gotten a ticket because I was cool. Yeah, it's a little bit racist shit that they said to me, but they let me go. Like one of them was like, usually when I talk to your people, you're acting rude and stuff, but you've been very respectful. So you know what, man, just go on home. Sure you get it taken care of, right? So it's some old racist shit that he said to me, talking about your people, but he let me fucking go, and I can respect that.
Now I'm gonna have to go back on to that and say he used the wrong choice of words. He was ignorant on the way he talked.
You're right. I can agree. I can agree with that. Saying your people, to some people ignorant to them. But I guess like the older people, man, they say shit like that, man, and they don't understand that shit is fucking
back to that 45 to 60 age bracket that we're talking about.
He was in his 60s, so he may not be like, I don't know, but when you say shit like that to someone from my generation, it's
right,
like,
right,
it is horrible. But
we've got an off balance that needs to be
let me go, so you let me go, so it might not be that bad, because you could have easily fucking gave me a ticket
somehow.
Easily get somehow. I was driving with no tag. This is like 15 years ago. I'm driving with no tag and a motherfucking and just the ID, no license.
I could have went to fucking jail.
Hey, look.
I'm on my way home.
Bruce, look. Now, if I go back to my hometown and I get pulled over, dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm going to jail. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. The motherfuckers out there, they know who the fuck I am and what the fuck I've done. And yeah, fuck that. Anytime I get pulled over, dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, when I get pulled over, I pull my pistol out, I lay it on the roof of the car, I put both hands out the out the window, and no, I don't play no damn games, because I've had guns pulled on me. I've about been shot.
Hey, pistol stays in my pocket, man. I swear to God, man.
Nope, mine comes out.
If for some reason that shit gets pulled on me, man, I'm pulling back. I'm always gonna be so respectful. Should be never a reason for some shit to get pulled on me, man. But I do.
All right, well, how about this? I got a story to tell.
I gotta live to tell the
tale. I got one. Let me tell one real fast, man. So I bought a PlayStation 4 off of the internet, and I didn't hook that shit up until like 6 months after I bought it. It was for my kids. It was for my kids.
So crazy.
Kids, they were coming for the summer to visit, and I had bought the PlayStation 4 for them to play it. Off of Facebook. I didn't hook that up. I bought it in January, February, and I didn't hook it up. And I bought it from somebody that was suspect. They came out in the car. They was like some fucking drill time type cats, you know what I'm saying? So I actually rounded up we was all down there with guns. We were all down there with guns. They had guns. Like, it was weird. I met a motherfucker on Facebook that sold me a PS4, but the way they was acting and shit, I knew that I needed to have people around me. I felt like they was gonna rob me or they were gonna try me. But I bought the PlayStation, and nothing happened from it for 6 months. And then my kids came down to visit, and I hooked it up to the internet.
Yep, they went online.
They went online with it because I got them a PSN membership or whatever. Dog, I swear to God, within an hour, probably an hour and a half or so, the police came and knocked, telling me that PlayStation was stolen and that they wanted that shit back. The investigator that came out happened to be the same investigator for the neighborhood that I grew up in. And he approached me. He was like, you received stolen property. I was like, oh man, I didn't take anything. I was like, man, I'm like, I don't do none of it. I don't believe in that cockroach shit. I don't steal from people. I ain't breaking into nobody's house. I don't do no wrong, man. He was like, nah, I remember you from growing up. He's like, your nickname is Kasual. I know you didn't do that stuff. He was like, in fact, we're kind of proud of you for how you turned your life around. Like, I'm cool. I'm actually kind of cool with some of the cops in the area because they know the shit that I went through when I was younger, and I done switched up. He wanted to hear the other shit. He wanted to hear positive cop shit.
We got Red Man in the building.
He didn't want to hear no positive cop shit.
I do. I told you most of my interactions I told you about the cop that said.
No, I had an interaction that was like bad. Like, it could have went worse than what it did.
Go ahead. Let's hear the
so
we do have Red Man in the building. We don't know how long he's.
Let's hit him real quick. What's up, Red Man?
He's always in.
We got a full screen here. Ain't no telling what's gonna happen.
It's the toilet bowl.
He said it's the toilet bowl with a black light on it or something.
What is that, milk?
No, it's a black milk.
Look, if that's how your milk looks, I don't think I want to be buying it.
That's that purple milk.
It was beating like a heart. Whatever it was beating like a heart.
It was a speaker. Speaker knockers.
An orange speaker. Okay.
Oh, is that what it was?
Were we supposed to full screen you for the story?
We were supposed to hear about. All
right, we'll go to we'll just do it like this. So
Ashtray said
By the way, what up, fellas?
What's going on, man?
He said Ashtray talking about when he got shot.
Yeah, when he got shot by the local PD. We're ready.
Ah. Nah, so man, me and my girl, and at the time my son, who was an infant, he was in the back seat, and my windows that I had on this marquee was tinted. I mean, pitch black, damn near.
He don't claim him no more, so he's not a son no more.
And yeah, no, he's still there.
Oh, you said you said at the time my son, so I don't know. Maybe
I'm just saying like at the time. I ain't mean like at the time.
That's expensive. Fuck that
motherfucker. Bruce, he's talking past tense. Past tense.
Yeah, there you go.
Come on, man.
I know what he meant. You know Bruce got to be an ass.
Man, we turned out of the neighborhood and went like not even 100 yards away and got pulled over, right? So this cop walks up to the back of the car on the driver's side, gun out. He tapped the window where I was and was like, "How many people is in the car?" And I was like, "It's two. It was two. I said 2 adults and 1 kid." And he was just like, "Well, I know I saw a grown adult in the back." And I was like, "No," I said, "My son is back there in a car seat."
Girlfriend.
So he asked me roll the window down slowly, and he sees the baby. He's just like, "Oh, thought there was something going on back there," and I'm just like,
"You should have been."
I said, "What?" He's like, "So," he's like, "Well, I pulled you over because you were speeding." I was like, "I literally just pulled out of the neighborhood."
Damn.
He was like, "Well, yeah, you were speeding. You were going about 5 miles over." I'm like,
he was fishing.
Get the fuck out of here. Like, what the fuck?
He was fishing.
I literally just made a right out of the neighborhood.
He was fishing.
And he goes, "Okay, well, I'm gonna let you go. Nothing's going on. Just watch that speed, man." And he jumps back in the car. And I'm just like, why the hell did you walk up to the car, gun pulled out?
That's harassment.
He was fishing. He was fishing for some shit.
The time that I was telling y'all about was like, I had erased the date off my tag and rewrote another one. Like my shit was super like suspect, and he was cool with me. You know what I'm saying? My shit was super suspect. Yours is just harassment.
Hey man, and it's all right. So hold on, we can ask anybody in the goddamn chat. Okay, if your job gives you a quota of catching criminals, what neighborhood are you going to?
Right now.
What? You're going to? You ain't going to uptown. You're going to the project.
You're going to the east side.
Yep.
In my area, just be on a motorcycle. That's it. Because I tell you what,
wherever the shit is going down is where you're going because you're trying to meet your quota to get your paycheck. You ain't going to uptown where all the 2-story houses at and the Tesla cars.
You can tell when it's soda.
You in the project
hey, I'm gonna tell
you, and the cutlass and shit.
And Kaz. Hey, Kaz, you know where the best place to get the best weed and the best coke at?
On the rich side of town.
Yep, you goddamn right.
They bring it down to the poor people. Yeah, I already know.
Hey, I know some Hispanics that rent out a fucking house in the rich neighborhood just to sell out of.
Yep.
But that's how
the best dope come from the rich neighborhoods, and then it gets stepped on all the way down to the projects. That's exactly.
But look, all right, being that we're in
but it's not those people that live in them houses though that are selling that shit. They're not the ones that own the shit. They're bosses. They're paying for that house, and they're usually like indentured servants, basically. Like they're working there because they're working off a fucking debt.
Yeah.
Like we brought you work.
Bruce, when we're sharing show and tell. All right, everybody knows I've been in the military. No one knows how I went into the military. I ain't going to the military voluntarily. I went into the military. It was either prison or go to the service.
Right.
And I got pulled over one time. I had coke. Damn cop went to searching me. He grabbed me by the balls. As soon as he did, I fucking right hooked him, grabbed his pistol, and went to pulling the trigger. I went to court. I pretty much got my ass beat by cops from where I got pulled over at all the way back to the fucking police station. On my way into the damn court, I got my ass beat by cops.
Yeah.
And I was told right then and there, you're going to either go to prison or go to the service. I said, I'm going to the service.
Yeah, because every cop that you encountered was like, "Oh, you wanna fucking shoot a cop, huh? You wanna snatch a cop gun?"
I was labeled a cop killer.
Wow.
And as soon as I went into the service, my record went right with me, and I got my ass beat by MPs in the service.
Damn.
Until I proved that I wasn't who I used to be.
Right. Had to earn the respect back. Yeah. They did used to do shit like that too, man. You are right, man.
Yeah, August 12th, 1996 was when I got sentenced to the service. August 14th, 1996 is when they took it off the records. You can no longer go to military. So I got lucky by 2 days.
Well, like I say, man, he got a fire track. If y'all want to hear that shit, man, we've joked about it. And I was like, man, they ain't ready. I was like, we might fuck around and lose subscribers. We play that song. Oh, yeah, he got.
All right, I got a story. I got a cop story. All right. So I bought a truck in Pennsylvania, sight unseen, and I'm in California, so I flew out there with my homie, who's lily white with blonde hair, blue eyes, and we were camping, having fun the whole way back. Smoking a little weed, and we're going through Congress, Arizona, and I get pulled over going 45 miles an hour leaving Congress. And the cops, they turn the car around and they said, hey, you're 5 miles over the speed limit, because entering Congress is 40 and leaving is 45. And so we got in a little speed trap, and they smelled some weed, on my buddy and me. And they're like, what the fuck? They're like, where's your registration and shit? I hand it to them. And they're like, this is all bogus. Like, you didn't buy this truck in Pennsylvania. All this shit is fabricated bullshit. And so they get me out of the car and they do like a sobriety check. And they're like, no, you're fucking high. I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't smoke today. My buddy's like, I smoked today.
I didn't smoke today.
Yeah. And the fucking guys, they found like less than a gram of weed and a pipe in the back of the truck. And like, not in the cab or anything. And they take my buddy aside and they're like, what the fuck are you doing with this kind of dirty ass person? Like, don't you know you're not supposed to hang out with these fucking people? And he was talking about the color of my skin and my last name and that sort of thing. It was 100% about race. They fucking told me if I didn't give them my blood, that they were gonna send me to fucking jail right then and there. They impounded my car, and they made me stay the night in Congress. They told my buddy that he could drive my truck, but I wasn't allowed to drive my truck, even though my buddy admitted to smoking weed that day. And it was 100% about fucking race. To this day, I'm wanted in Arizona. And they want me to go back there and go to their fucking rigged ass courthouse for their racist ass bullshit with their fucking white trash motherfucking white supremacist town. Fuck those people. Fuck those dirty ass cops.
We're gonna release a track.
We got a track for you. We got a song for you. Bruce will avenge you.
Bruce has never let y'all down.
Bruce will avenge you tomorrow night, damn it.
Hey, man, one time my homeboy, he went on base. And here I'm pretty sure it's like this at all the bases and at all military places. But like the crosswalks, if a military personnel are standing at a crosswalk, you have to stop your car. Whether they're walking across it or not, if they're just standing there, you have to stop in the road and let them cross. And he wasn't really paying attention. He drove through it. And a soldier was standing on the sidewalk waiting to cross, and he drove through it instead of stopping to let the person cross. So he got pulled over, man. And the MP, man, you know, he smoked weed, but he never would bring nothing on base because, you know, who wants to take that risk, right? But they pulled him over and they searched his car. And the MP, he said, man, he dug on the side, man. He found a little stem of a weed like that, bro, like this. He said he pulled it out. He said, yeah. The officer said, and Braxton said, yeah. He said,
He said that to him, Braxton.
Yeah. They put it in the tester, and you know, because THC isn't really in the stem of marijuana, test positive for nothing. But they still impounded his car. They didn't arrest him or nothing like that. He ended up, you know, finishing his day at work on base. But they still impounded his car because the officer said it was a weed stem probably, but it didn't test because there's no THC in the stem. That's why we don't smoke the stems. Like,
well, see, all right, hey, look, Bruce. Here's the thing, though. When you're on military bases do have different rules and regulations than what most other areas do. Now, when you're driving through base and you have some a dressed.
I'm not saying
soldier.
He didn't. He fucked up by not stopping at the crosswalk.
He didn't know though.
Right now, having any type of drug or anything on you on military, he's lucky he didn't get arrested because all you gotta have is paper roll.
And found a stem like this big. That's a little bit excessive.
A pinch stem.
No, not when you're on base. It's not.
You could have scolded, but when I worked for Office Max, when I was like 16, I worked for Office Max, and we used to do furniture delivery out on base. They used to hit our truck with the Office Max truck. They used to hit it with the mirrors and the dogs when we had to do deliveries and shit. They are pretty strict.
You're damn right. Damn right.
You would be surprised. Well, maybe you wouldn't be because you've been in the military, and maybe you've been a part of it, but there's so many sexual assaults and rapes and shit like that on base, man. I'm just playing when I said you would know. You know, I'm just playing about that. But
that's everything you're saying is actually very true, especially in Fort Bragg.
Right. I know you weren't a part of it. I was just making a joke about it. But there's a lot of sexual assaults and shit that goes on bases, man. They try to act like their shit squeaky clean, but there's a lot of fuck shit too, man.
It is.
Man, it's fuck.
And a lot of times it's a bunch of old fuckers.
Yeah, the good old boys there.
It's either the good old boys or the young punks that think they're invisible.
Yeah.
Bragg is a pisshole. Best army post anywhere in the South has got to be Redstone Arsenals. That's
amen.
We're right next to Fort Morgan.
That's just unreal, man. If you want to get stationed anywhere here in the U.S. and anywhere in the South, man, go to Redstone. Get to somewhere or another. If your MOS covers it, you go to Redstone.
Now, hey, I will tell you now, if you want to go somewhere and get physically fit and good training, Fort Bragg has got damn good training. Yeah, but outside training, Fort Bragg's a joke.
Yep, it's a piss hole. One of the best posts has got to probably be Fort Lewis. In my opinion, Fort Lewis is one of the best.
Hey, somebody has to remove it. I don't want nothing bad to happen, brother.
No, man. Fucking cops, man. Be on a motorcycle. That's all it takes where I live. Be on a motorcycle. Man, right? I no more got out of the fucking driveway. I got down a block. 2 undercover cars pull up. And I knew the shit was on as soon as they start lying, because he gets out, he looks at his partner who's getting out of his car and says, "Oh, was he wearing camo?" That's a lie right there. You're starting out with a fucking lie. And I called him. I said, "Okay, when you're done lying, what do you want?" And they said, "Oh, you need a cop and attitude with us, huh?" I said, "Because you're fucking lying." I said, in this state, Iowa anyway, I don't know about where y'all live, Terry stops are illegal here in Iowa. You can't stop somebody and ID them. We don't have to show an ID in this state unless you're driving.
That's how it is here, man. You don't have to show an ID.
You don't have, all you have to do here is give them a name. You don't have to give them a full name, a name,
you don't
and
have
to give a name.
You don't have, but it's that thing. You don't have to, but if you don't, he might be a dickhead. So if I'm the passenger, even though I don't have to show my ID, I'll give it as well.
I'll say no.
You know what?
They said, "Well, we need to have your ID so we know if I have any warrants." I said, "Well, if you have a warrant for my arrest me."
Here, it'll throw the whole stop off.
We in the deep south. We are in the super Bible Belt. We're in the deep racist.
See, I'm one of those. I'm one of those what they call a constitutionalist. Yeah. I'm one of those people that they call a constitutionalist because I know my rights, and I'll, by God, train a cop in a minute if I think they're going to go the wrong way.
There's those you out there that can do that, but when it comes to us down here in Georgia, I'm not talking about us. I'm saying neighbors.
Well, see,
bad ID.
You know what? It has, like I said, now if I'm on a motorcycle, I might as well forget it.
I hand over my ID whether I'm asked for it or not, because you know what? Anything that I can do to make his job easier or make him more comfortable so I can get home, that's what I'm gonna fucking do. Whether it's
look, hey, look. I was going to the gym. I was literally driving my truck to the gym. Now, remind you, my truck is the same color as my shirt. I have a cop pull up to me, say, "Get out of the car, get out of my truck, put my hands behind my head, blah, blah, blah." This bitch literally puts me in handcuffs, puts me in the car, and says I'm a suspect for a robbery that just happened. I'm like, how the fuck do you get someone robbed that fucking store driving a big-ass jacked-up truck that's lime green? I was like, come on, man, get fucking real. They're like, well, it was a bald-headed guy wearing a bright orange shirt with a beard. I said, well, you dumb fuck, I'm wearing bright green, not bright orange.
Wow.
And just because I was being rude, they still took me to jail. And then I had to call a taxi to get back to the damn gym.
Oh yeah, where I live, if you're on a motorcycle, man, you are suspect number one for anything they can come up with. Anything.
Ninja, fuck that, cuz you ain't gotta give him your ID.
Nope. Here you go, officer. You can have my ID. Just remember that I offered mine voluntarily, and he tried to hit you with some bullshit from the law.
Ninja gonna say, you ain't gotta give him your ID. Fuck that shit.
and I won't, because it's the principle of the thing. Because it's the print for me. It's the print. I don't care what situation I actually get into, because ultimately I know that officer will eventually, and I won't tell him. Listen. I've been in situations where I'll tell them, look, what you're doing is illegal. I won't tell them I'll see you in court. No, never say that. Take it to court. I have had to make 5 court appearances against officers where the officer didn't show up. So the case was dropped.
Actually able to make those appearances. That's the
because
thing.
The cops knew they were in the wrong, and because they couldn't prove what they said I was guilty of in court, they didn't show up, and automatically the case is dropped. I go home. I don't pay shit.
And it's nice to have that option, but for you may have that option, but for me, it's the unwritten rule.
I know. I get you. I'm not saying do what I do in no way, shape, or form.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, Ninja, I want
as long as that's what you're saying, I'm cool with it. I love that you're able to do that shit, and that's what's up. Hell, because whoever can give them hell, give them hell.
Hey, there we go.
It won't be me.
Yep. I was just about to say.
Just know Bruce is going to be like this. Yes, officer. You just wanted me to slob on the knob. Okay. Oh, and here's my ID as well, sir.
That's weird.
Ooh, is that a 9? Oh, that is lovely.
Is that a Glock 40 that you have?
Glock 40.
Never mind.
South shall rise again. I agree.
South shall rise.
See, but a lot of it also stems from. I'm also a member of a club called Top Watch. Have you ever heard of them?
Then when he gets home, he's like, he's telling the kids like, "Punk ass police pulled me over."
Top Watch. Have you ever heard of it? Top Watch, man. Yep, I'm also a member of Cop Watch. It's they hate us because we videotape them, and cops hate being videotaped.
I'm gonna have to keep my red hat in the car now. I can say having that "Make America Great Again" hat could save my life one day. I'm gonna be like, Larry
I dislike that whole MAGA.
Make America white again.
Crap.
I hated it too, but hey, if I can throw that bitch on, and they be like, "Oh, you trying to be one of us?" You right? You goddamn right. Here's my ID. You still?
What is it? Blue Lives Matter. Blue Lives Matter.
Hey, Cass, did you see that image Transparent sent you?
Home, bro.
What did you send me? My bad.
I said, did you see that image Transparent sent you? Shit, it's funny as hell, man. He just sent it to me. Yeah. He just sent it to me too.
Ashtray was talking shit.
My bad.
It is nuts. Man. It is nuts.
They cut.
Oh, he's got it too. Okay. We are talking about the same thing.
They cut Ashtray's internet off, y'all.
What is that?
The police cut Ashtray off, y'all. That's why he dropped out of the stream.
Yeah, they cut him off when they came to his house. When they came to his house and realized he was stealing the cable from the
Come back, Ashtray.
They cut
you returned that cable, Ashtray.
He said,
they can't tell whether he's paying his bill or not. You can tell when there's a line going from his neighbor house off of a splitter to his. So
damn,
they cut his shit off, man. Sorry, Ashtray.
Hey, Ninja, I was gonna tell you too. I totally dig where you're coming from.
Show that ID. Just remember,
I totally dig where you're coming from, man. And it's people like you that like you that are ultimately gonna make a difference.
Yes, that's right.
We gotta switch the game up, and I dig it, but I don't want to die. Maybe the cops up here ain't quick to shoot or beat your.
It's even worse. It's even worse when because in my state you can get a license for you don't have to carry in the open. You have a concealed carry here, so you know it's even worse when
we got that too.
We do too.
Hey, me and Danny, me and my homeboy Danny, we had.
Oh yeah,
me and my homeboy Danny had 2 cops take. I was probably 9. He was probably 6, 5, probably even 15. Like he was 15, I'm 19. The cop picked us up like he was gonna arrest us and handcuffed us, and took us out to the clay mines and said he wanted to beat our ass. He took his badge off and offered to fight both of us because we were like young kids and he was big as fuck. And he offered
you know what Cass had to do.
So
when he
anyway,
so
anyway, like I said, so as a part of Cop Watch, what I do is I go out.
We didn't find out if we could beat his ass.
Cass might have a Me Too case on him.
We didn't find out if we could beat his ass, but we found out that we could run faster than him.
See,
and that we knew enough people to get back home away.
We know what they did, y'all, man. And he might be embarrassed. Y'all was young, man.
He's dead now. Somebody done killed him. Somebody done killed him because he was a crooked cop.
No one's judging you for what y'all had to do to get out of the situation.
One of the dope dealers he was spying on or some shit that knocked his ass off because he was a crooked ass cop.
Well,
he was buying and selling dope and shit.
God rest his soul.
I remember one time we were at a going away party at a restaurant for my buddy, and he wasn't wearing any underwear, His ass was like hanging out the back of his pants at the bar. And the cops came. It wasn't just the cops, it was a whole gang unit. The whole fucking gang unit came.
What's
They lined up.
going on?
What up, Kid Grip? They lined us all up for photographs and told us we were all in a gang and shit. It wasted so much goddamn time.
DFS, what's up? Ninja Bill, New Soundwave.
What up?
And Kasual with his cohort and co-host, Mr. Bruce on the Loose, the Skeet Master.
What's going on?
It's his show, y'all.
It's the Master Show featuring Kasual.
It's called Casual and Collector.
Alright.
Tonight's all about toys.
Oh, my bad.
My bad, dog. I messed up.
He just here cramping the style.
Don't fire me, dog. Don't fire me. My bad, dog. My bad.
What's happening? What's going down?
I'm the
What
one.
are you doing, Rafa? What's going on? What's this? Guns?
Yeah, that's him.
Guns?
I'm over here.
You see him.
I mean, you got G.O.D. over there. I got G.O.D. over here. Guns, oil, and drugs. The truth. That's God right there. Guns, oil, and drugs.
Who would y'all rather have, though, on the real?
Jesus approved.
I'm offering a free flag for everyone. He ain't, so who would you rather have? That's all I'm saying. We can put it back on the real.
Hey, Bruce, who's going to make it for you, though?
Damn, how you compete with that? This host is giving away free.
I'm the marketing manager. I'm not the one I never claimed to make the prints. I'm the one that's over the marketing department.
Who's gonna make it?
Finally, again, I rehire myself tonight. I'm back over the marketing department.
I'm gonna do it, this guy.
New Soundwave, what's up, man?
What's up, man?
Yeah, what you into, man? I see you know what I'm saying? You come up on something new, you guys?
You had a red for the first 10 years of life.
Baby.
No, I ain't got shit new lately.
Man, I would have.
I got too much new shit.
Make me some fake.
Yeah, there was rumors. I caught text that they had some bats and some stuff up here in Jersey. I ain't seen shit.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, man.
That was one Walmart that got a damn bat and bat and a gung ho, and all that was a damn person took and returned it into Target to get his money back. And no case ever got released.
Yeah.
Whoever it was that actually finally found it, jumped on the Facebook and made a statement about it, saying that someone took and returned it, and then it got put on the shelf.
Fuck.
Yeah, see?
There's more bogus info.
Yeah, see, well.
Hold on, freeze. This is important. Hold on. So the bat that was found in New Jersey was a return.
There was no case ever produced.
That's an expensive prank.
Now, see, what's really weird about this is
it wasn't a prank. It was someone returning a figure that they didn't realize what they had.
Yeah.
No, they knew what they had, and they knew the news that it was going to make, man.
Yeah.
They're the ones that took the picture. They're the ones that took the picture, man.
But one of my guys said that Target should be dropping them joints.
Well, Target and Walmart's both will be dropping them.
The 22nd.
That's straight back.
Yeah.
But
Hey, hold it now. As far as it goes with the bat and the Viper for Target, Target system is completely fucked up because the bat and the Viper are reading to the same numbers as the Snake Eyes figures.
Yep, the movie figures. Yep.
They can't find them.
Yep.
Because I went inside of a Target today and asked them for the SKU number and showed it to them. They looked it up. They said, we got 3 cases. I was like, motherfucker, give me. They went back there and they were fucking Snake Eyes movie figures.
Hey, the thing is, it's not a fuck up.
Winkle. Yeah.
The thing is
Fuck.
it's not a fuck up. It's not a fuck up though, because they know that we going to the store thinking we getting some other shit, and we might be like, oh fuck it, I'm gonna buy another snake eyes.
That's probably true.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Because they're trying to get rid of that movie inventory. Yep. Right now, fucking Hasbro's behind the black ball, so to speak, because they have the movie figures from them and the movie figures from that Marvel Eternal shit. That they're trying to get rid of all that shit.
I forgot about
it. I also asked for the new barbecue, and new barbecue comes up to the two females of the Snake Eyes figure.
Man.
These were today.
You can just order it off the Target site.
Yeah, but these are on the shelves now in Target. These are on the shelves now.
I haven't seen them yet.
From that show, from that show.
So I just said, fuck it. Let me just get 2 more. I might do something with them, repaint and shit. But
see, I had 3 barbecues, damn, 5 months ago.
Yeah. But now they're in abundance. Now they're on the shelves. You can find them
not everywhere.
Shit, I haven't seen them.
I haven't seen them.
Oh,
here in North Carolina, there ain't none.
Oh, wow.
It depends on your area, because some areas, larger population centers are getting more inventory than smaller population centers, which makes sense.
Right, but North Carolina has got none.
Wow.
And when I say North Carolina, I'm talking about where I'm at, Charlotte, Virginia. They've got none so far. I've been calling nonstop.
The inventory is still trickling out. It's still trickling out. Like my store just
right?
Like
the barbecue is leading. The barbecue IPC number, whatever, comes back to the 2 females on the Snake Eyes movie field.
That common writer.
Oh, the Kiko and Lady J.
Yeah, they're reading back to them.
They're normal kids.
Sketchy.
That common writer Nigo.
They're gonna act.
That's common writer.
That's Ichi.
No.
Let's see what's going on.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Bandai makes good figures.
They're aggravating behaviors for us.
They make good figures, man. Those Japanese figures.
Common writer 1.
Yeah. This is when he got the upgrade with the silver.
Yeah.
Yeah. That common writer looks sick.
This is actually an older figure. I have the newer one.
Once they're old enough to be able to know how to spell.
Yeah.
I like the Bandai Power Rangers. I got the lightning stuff.
I have only one. I have Magna Defender from the Lightning Collection. That's the only one I've ever picked up.
Okay.
I opened mine, Ashtray. I opened my White Ranger.
What'd you think about it?
It's pretty sick. It's all posed up.
Hey, did anyone order the Zartan from Hasbro?
I need one. What's going on?
Has anyone ordered the Hasbro Zartan?
I got him yesterday.
Yeah, he's coming. All orders are being fulfilled.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got him yesterday.
I'm supposed to get.
Oh, you can order them again? Meaning?
No. But the Hasbro Pulse, when they were putting them out.
Oh, the pre-order. Okay.
Yeah, the pre-order. They're being fulfilled early.
Oh, okay.
And I'm supposed to be receiving mine Monday.
Yeah, I got mine. It came in a shipper, in a cardboard shipper inside of another box.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, Cash should have his by next Friday.
Stop
Well,
playing.
then I'm not going to open them.
Oh my God! Hey, no, y'all be blowing me away. Hey, you saw? I caught it right. I caught it right before you said that shit. I was sitting here. I was like, oh shit, because you had talked to me earlier about a number, and the number you said added up right there, and I was like, man, hold up, dog. Hey, man. Yep. Hey, well, I got it. Oh, no. Ooh.
Hey, Ashtray.
Thank you, dog. Thank you. Hey,
did you get a pre-order for Ascension Megazord?
Hey, new sound.
Fuck, I was working. I missed the pre-order on it. It was sold out. Sold out by the time I got home.
Damn, I didn't even know it sold out.
I forgot about
that. Check Big Bag.
Regal. Check Big Bag? Okay.
Yeah.
The Regal.
Yeah, about that.
Oh, he's got gold.
Yeah,
I need that cocoa, man.
Yeah. That gold bar game.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, he's got the gold.
I need that cocoa.
We got a new joining. We got a new person joining in. We got Dave joining in. What's up, man?
Hello, Dave.
What's
going on, sir? What's going on, Dave?
Trip D.
Hey, Dave, welcome to the Kasual podcast, Dave. Thank you, man. Thanks for coming on.
What up, Dave?
What's up?
We're about the gold gang.
Welcome to the party, man.
Hey, Dave. Hey, Dave. Dave.
What's up?
Hey, will you take and turn the light down? It's shining too bright.
You got it.
That shit's bright as fuck, man.
No, I'm talking about coming off the top of his head.
Hey, man, he's
got a halo going on.
He's gonna be the one that brings this channel to the light.
Yep.
You're blinding us. You're fucking blinding me.
Hey. Yeah, you on.
Hey, I know you can save money on mirrors.
I'll blind you all.
Hey, he's got a sick light.
You're blinding us.
Hey, I can't say shit.
I was gonna say it's the dude with the bald head saying all this shit too, Dave.
Hey, I got hair on my chin.
Welcome to the casual shit talk.
This shit, the
casual shit talk.
Hey man, I did have a real question though, because even the trailer looked boring to me. And Marvel movies are boring.
Oh, okay, never mind. All right.
Marvel movies are boring as fuck. I don't really watch any of them. So
true.
I watch Iron Man's. I watch.
That is nice, Ashtray. That is nice. I love the bike. I love the bike.
Oh, the bike.
I love the bike.
But yeah, the Marvel movies, they got the same premises. It's just superheroes saving the world from villains. I mean, that's what the comic book's about now, you know. So the movies, you know how movie companies, they're just unimaginative, so they're gonna stick to what they
or if it's based on something, they trash it like they have in Wheel of Time. It's trash. It's absolute trash.
Hey, Bruce.
I love the books.
Bruce.
The series is
Yo, Bruce.
Trash. Yes.
Bruce.
But y'all heard about the lawsuit Disney.
Hey, what were you asking me earlier?
I won.
Oh, shit.
I won.
It's Star Wars. Yeah, we losing.
Hell yeah.
We losing.
I put a water slide on the chest.
You got that from the Dino Bandino.
Yeah, Dino Gambino. It's like a day.
I think we're having some.
The Dino Gambino.
The Dino Bambino.
Bambino.
All right, we might be straight now, but everything was
Yeah,
definitely my
you was locked up, Ashtray? What's happening?
Oh, he's got the bat.
Oh,
man.
Uh-oh.
Let me see. Show it. Put it up there. Oh, shit. He's got the cover on.
He won the raffle.
I put a water slide on it because it just looks too fucking plain.
The waffle. He won the waffle.
Hey, I love mine, man. I love mine.
The waffle.
We got the waffle.
Yeah,
the waffle.
They are great.
They are. That's my new favorite right now, man. I don't know though. I got this. I picked up one of these goddamn Fortnite figures, and this fucking thing is actually pretty cool.
Is that the?
Oh yeah, I got that one.
Oh, yeah, I want that one.
Oh, that's what's her name?
Lynx.
It's got pretty good posability on it.
Yeah.
They said they get different
female
colors.
cat.
Yeah, I heard
That one's coming out in different colors.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's why I'm waiting on the next to see what the next color looks like before I buy it.
I was trying to use it for a cat
man.
one.
Hey, but Dave, man.
Hey, Ben, everybody wants to show off the bats.
There you go.
The bat competition.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you
Two of them. What?
Jeezy with the crease. You must have a kid.
Oh wait, hold. Wait, we got a third one.
You really already. Hey, send me that alleyway.
Hell yeah.
All right. I see the Friday night flex is on. Friday night
flexing going on.
Send it here. Send it here.
Friday night flex.
Oh yeah. Well, I got common writers.
That's okay. This on casual. We ought to rename this to Casual Friday Night Flex.
I'll tell you what.
Screw you guys.
And you got the shirt to match.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Nice. Like I said, Friday Night Flex, y'all. Friday Night Flex.
Matching.
That's what's up. That's crazy.
Sorry, man.
Show off.
This the figure of the year, man. This the figure of the year.
You think so?
Right?
I think the two of them are pretty damn close.
It is, man. Hey, the bat is good, but like the shield.
How much is Hasbro paying you to say that?
That's what I just got done.
It ain't figure of the year until it comes here.
right.
Hey, look.
Till I got it in my hand. It's still.
Guys, that's something you know. Did you sell out to Hasbro?
No.
No, he's just kissing their ass because we lost.
Never grow up.
Kissing their ass.
Pixel Dan. Yep.
His antics last week lost.
Figure of the year. I have to get one before I can decide it's figure of the year.
So, you know.
Hasbro.org is launching this week too.
I don't believe it.
Hey, y'all. If everybody didn't know already, Kasbro.org is coming in 22, man.
All right.
Nice.
What's up?
Yeah.
See
Yeah, we're gonna have a website and this shit.
.org.
Yep. .org. Kasbro.org.
Look
like,
at this.
it's a charity shit. It's like a charity site.
My back does kicks. Yeah.
Oh, you went crazy with the Common Riders, man. What's going on over there? Switch?
Because Common Rider, it's awesome.
Yeah.
I love Common Rider. Specifically the show.
And Tokusatsu is awesome.
That's pretty sweet.
Nice.
What you got, Ninja? I see you got tweets.
Oh, I was
Get this.
Everybody flexing. Okay, I might have to go crazy in a minute.
Get it out.
I told you. It's
I got
Friday Night Flex.
What's he gonna show off?
Hey, we got Dave.
Oh shit!
Walmart today.
That's badass.
Frankenstein.
Man, they're making everything now, dog. Anything you can imagine.
I haven't opened it up yet, but
is that the McFarlane?
Oh yeah, that Frankenstein.
Yeah, that's the NECA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got that's the black and white one, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty sick. You got the color one too?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what's up.
No. I found that one in Walmart this morning.
Oh.
He's
yeah, I had passed on the black and white one. I stuck with the color one because I just like the flesh tones of that one. Oh shit!
He's flexing now.
Who has it?
My friend.
I've been looking for that.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it.
That's big flex right there.
Yeah, that's
I found all four of them. I know about this one.
What?
All right, Dave won Flex Friday. I give up.
What?
You give up already?
He won Flex Friday. Yep, he won it.
He gave up.
I went in. I went to Walmart with Bruce, man, and I told him they had everybody else in the case. I said, "Damn, I miss Sergeant Slaughter, man."
Did you get the GameStop one too?
When I said that shit.
No, this is probably one of this morning.
That's badass.
I need to get another one and leave it in box.
Yeah,
That's badass.
I was on the phone with you though. I was like, damn, because they had 3 other people in the case.
Hey, Cass.
Sergeant Slaughter, man. I think I was.
You got the Dracula.
Yeah, Dracula.
He said I missed him.
I miss Sergeant Slaughter.
I'm talking
man.
about the real one.
The real Sergeant Slaughter. Yeah, I need a hug.
Wow,
This is
everybody.
9 minutes, right?
Dracula.
The original was 9 minutes, I think.
Dave.
Really though, I need Sergeant Slaughter to buy this triple T
Dave.
tank from me.
Who's your name? What's your name in the chat? Dave, you be in the chat?
Yeah, what's your name in the chat?
Yeah, he's Triple D. He's Triple D.
Bullwinkle's backstage.
Oh, my bad. He's on the second row.
Yeah, sure. Your name
Bullwinkle, he's about to super flex too. Okay.
Yeah, I know he got something.
Yeah, he's coming with it.
Hey, Cass, pull me up.
Check this
Cass,
out. I'm army building
My
these
name.
dudes.
I have Triple D.
All right, I'm gonna get some flex ready. Give me a minute. I'll go grab it.
Oh, we army building these guys.
Hell yeah! Put some Joe stickers on those.
Yeah.
Rod up. Yeah, hell yeah.
By
saw those at Target.
by the end of the month, I shall have 10 of these guys.
Oh, you gonna army?
Joe them up.
Yeah.
Yep, these are the
Need
only
the
ones I'm
weathering.
going to army build.
Fuck yeah.
You are still fucking with classified, right?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I'm not leaving
right.
classifieds ever.
How do you guys?
Unless Hasbro truly fucks up. Let's say the next
Never
time,
leaving classified.
the next HasLab, if it's not a G.I. Joe classifieds vehicle of some sort, then there may be a decision I'll have to make.
How do you guys call yourselves army building when y'all don't take them out the goddamn boxes? What are you doing?
These will be taking out the box once I accumulate them, and then I'll close them and such.
Y'all are more like shelf stackers.
Hey, Cass.
We're just waiting. We're waiting. I got talking about some army building when the motherfuckers stay in the box.
Oh, you got him, huh?
See, now, I gotta have
You tell yourself
certain things.
Nice.
Hell
Did you
yeah.
get them at Hobby Lobby?
Oh, that's nice.
He's got all 3?
What we gonna show him?
He got all that. I'm finna hit Bulls shit. There's so many cameras. There's so many different.
Oh, he's got Bumblebee. Oh, 4 of them. Nice.
Do the overlay the
God
way
damn.
the cameras line up.
When you gonna build them?
Build them. Yeah.
I've got 2 of them done.
Whoop shit. Oops, not
Man,
me.
give me my fucking.
What the
Yeah,
hell?
I ain't gonna drink that bullshit.
I'm
That
great.
red stripe.
Oh, there you go. He's feeling. Yo, that's a
Bullwinkle.
wild scene, Bullwinkle. That's sick.
Hell yeah.
What's up, guys?
That's fucking sick.
What is
happening,
what
man?
brought him his whole hot rod?
Can you guys
home
hear me
there?
good?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, cool deal.
And Bullwinkle made that, if I'm not mistaken, didn't you?
I did, yes.
Did
Holy
Right
shit.
on.
That's dope.
did your timber have nuts? Because Kaz don't got no nuts.
Hey, yeah, let's check for
I
that.
don't
Let's
think
do a
he
nut
does.
check on timber,
I
man.
got some pizza right now.
Kaz got no
I'm
nuts.
getting pizza.
Yeah, he's a little
Hell
bit.
yeah.
Hey, I checked mine, Kaz. Mine ain't got no nuts either.
That dog's gonna have the shits.
Well, hey, FBI, you hear all the
You got
ones
the
talking about?
plundering in the background. The
Hey,
plundering.
hold on 1 second, Ashtray.
Hey, my twins got nuts.
I
Plundering.
just want to say something
Crazy.
quick.
Hulk Hogan
Real
chilling right there, though. I like that.
Yeah, the plunderlings, man, they're great.
Real quick.
Yeah.
FBI, if you're
I ain't
listening,
say anything.
you hear all them talking about nuts on animals, so y'all need to
Yes.
yeah. FBI, NSA check their search history for bestiality and all that because they talking about nuts on the dog. So these are the ones that need to be watched. The ones on the casual toilet. It's a running area. I have nothing to do with this channel.
Really?
Now he's out. Now he ain't the toy collector.
Bruce is not a
Oh, Master Splinter.
Uh-oh.
Master Splinter.
Hey, that's crazy.
The giant rat.
About animals and nuts.
Rat nuts. Get
Rat
these
nuts
rat
are
Calm
nuts.
down, Bruce. Calm down.
Maybe someone.
Rat nuts are nothing but cancerous tumors.
Hey man, I'm sorry. I got to come back to this. We got to speak on it real quick.
Yep. FBI.
He's stupid. Man, why the hell is there a variant on it? Like, that's the weirdest variant I've ever heard in my life, dog.
Man,
It's
I
not
want
real.
that
Come on.
Sergeant Slaughter so bad. You know,
I
Big
think
Bad
that's a
had
real
that
thing.
wave up. For
Hey,
pre-order.
my timber's got the nuts.
That's pretty tight.
For like
that's-
10 seconds, they had it up for pre-order.
Oh, nice trouble.
Jeffrey
Bubble.
Shepard.
Hell yeah.
That's crazy.
Right.
Trouble
Sick.
Bubble.
Yeah. I paid a little bit for this one.
Yeah, mine's different. It's a lot cheaper too.
Hey,
Mine's different. And it's got a
okay,
peg.
you want to see yours?
It's got a peg on the bottom that you can like display it like it's flying, and it's got effects that come out of it and all kind of shit, man.
Hey, do you want to see yours, Cal?
Yeah, yep. Show my shit. Yep.
What, you got the smoke effects and shit?
Trouble bubble.
Oh, he doesn't have Sam. Hey, like if Sam was on the show and Sam showed his shit, you'd be like, damn, it's got fire effects that come out the back and everything.
Nice.
There you go. That still looks really good.
Yeah, man, it does look good. Those
I
maps
can't
look great, though.
I can't get
Hey.
it.
Crazy.
Hey, I got one just like
It's
that.
funny, man. Their
Bro,
DCPI
you need to hit
converts right to that movie wave.
Hey man, he's the perfect person. He's got all my shit. He's got all my shit. Everything.
Does anybody see
I
this added up?
Oh, hell yeah.
Damn.
Like that pattern.
Yeah, that shit look ill.
Yeah, it looks good.
got like 10 or 12 feet long. Like if he line them all up, he's got like 10 or 12 feet of fucking vehicles that he's got. So he's got
Hey, back up, man. Let's see them all at one shot.
He's got all kind of.
There you go.
He had a triple T tank too, but he let me borrow it back, and I'm gonna replace it.
That looks good.
Because I needed a signature bad. I wanted that signature from Slaughter on that shit.
That's just the Cobra. We'll go in here to the Joes.
Hey, Kaz, did you say he was asking
got all my
$100
shit.
for autograph?
Cigarette in mouth. That mean he finna show off.
Yeah, Slaughter wanted autograph.
$100. Damn.
Yeah, he bugging, dog. He's bugging, but I paid it.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay it at Joe Fest to be there next year.
Okay.
Yeah, let's
What?
good.
He's got all that shit, dog. He's done got damn near everything I made.
You put that on the rock body. That's
He's
great.
got a stinger. He's got two stingers, a regular and he got the Skyhawk and shit.
Word.
That shit's tight. And them shit's
Yeah,
big.
I think that's about it.
Yeah, that shit's-
I need some more.
Welcome, New Soundwave. I made sure, man, the cast puts out the best product.
That's true.
Big, man.
Yeah.
Hold on, DFS. Let me hit him with the full.
Look at that.
Is that the
That
special
is
coated one?
fire. That is fire.
Titanium, yeah. Titanium coat.
It's a good build too if you haven't built it before.
Yeah.
No, I haven't. Yeah, it was that titanium coat. Only it's real expensive.
The Gundam heads.
Hell yeah. And then,
I look at those Gundams all the time and like.
Okay.
Nice. This is our
I'm
That's
just
the
scared if I
Zartan?
start buying them.
Yeah, my Zartan.
little bottle of Jack.
I'm busting my shit open though. Fuck that.
Hey, Raw, you got into Gundams too, didn't you?
Crazy.
There's a Tri-Digger in blue. A blue Tri-Digger. D-Caliber.
Oh, you say.
Yeah, I got that. And then I got another Grandier pod.
Yes.
For expanding the VMAX battle convoy.
Okay.
Hey, DFS, you ain't got no balls if you don't open up Zartan. No balls.
I'll send him to Bruce. He needs them.
Sorry,
Yeah, I'll be able to put this together. All 4 of them on there. Because I have 2 VMAX now and a 5th. I'm going to make a shorty and then I'm going to make a long one.
Yeah, but that's not as cool as Zartan.
Zartan's right here. See?
Open it.
No, my balls are going to Bruce.
See that blue guy.
No, open it.
What did he say?
I didn't open. I never opened Trip 00 or Supreme Snake. I'm leaving this one in the cardboard now.
Okay. They weren't funny.
It might not even be Zartan.
I know. That's what I was thinking.
I got it.
Hey, it was Hasbro. They are crooked as fuck.
What the fuck are you holding on to it for, man?
It might be the Timberwolf nut variant.
Man, y'all tripping by not
Hey,
opening.
Kaz, hey, no bullshit. My Timber's got nuts.
It does. See, like what
Yeah,
the fuck?
my Timber's got nuts.
What the fuck are they doing, man?
Timber got nuts.
Hey,
Some
that's the
soccer
weirdest-
mom got
Some
offended.
Karen probably saw it on her kid's toy and decided to bitch about it, so they removed it.
It's the
It
weirdest.
has
my
to be
guess.
nice. I don't like that.
I don't believe
This is
it.
the weird- It's the weirdest variant
Timmy
I've ever
doesn't need
heard
to
of.
see testicles on his toys.
One
I
is
know
a
you-
bitch and one is a regular dog.
Yeah, it's the
Well,
weirdest
one's
variant
Timber,
I've ever heard of, man. That shit's
one
crazy.
is Timber, and the other is Tila. Wait, Tila's got balls too. Never mind.
Or Timbo.
Timber.
It has balls. I don't
yeah,
want my
Timber.
Timber.
Yeah,
and Timber.
Tila's got balls.
They gave me Tim. I want Timber.
Timbers.
I'm hating on Tila. He didn't do nothing to save E-Man.
You didn't pay for it anyways. You didn't pay for it any fucking way.
Right,
so
true.
it's free.
That's true. It was for the Frisnees. So it's
I'll have
Hey,
more
if
Diet
you
Coke to show off next week.
Hey, Kaz, if you don't want that Timber, you can send it to me. I'll take that Timber.
It's the Timber. 'Cause it doesn't have
Yeah, I'll
nuts.
take Timber.
It don't have nuts on it. It's Timber.
Oh, he wants it because he didn't pay for it.
It's free. It's for the Frisnees. So of course I'm gonna keep it. What up, Jay Holla?
Jay,
Here we go.
Hey, holla.
Jay Holla.
Yeah,
Sorry. Jay Holla, I'm the worst. I swear to God, I know I'm supposed to.
12-16. It's 12.
Jay Holla, I know I'm supposed to.
Oh, the
get
beat.
up.
Yeah, you and
We're supposed to get up. I'm probably like one of the worst players in the world. I'm not gonna lie, man. I am a real I am super procrastinating.
The last minute.
I see the clown.
Well, everybody's showing all kind of shit. I don't know who the full screen.
I'm sorry, Jay Holla.
We're gonna hit Bull.
Oh, nice.
Cause I see that that Violator. Wasn't his name Violator?
Violator, yeah. No. Is it?
I showed y'all them. I got them.
It's a clown. The clown. Yeah.
Oh, that's the clown.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the clown.
That's the
Which is
clown.
the Violator,
That's
but
sick.
it's a different toy.
Did
Clown, I think he
She-Hulk
turns
come?
into Violator, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Violator's the big one.
Yeah, the clown turns into him.
Yeah.
Right.
I need to take it out, man. This thing, I couldn't pass it up, man. I had to get
I
it.
think I got his number too, though.
Yeah, that's pretty ill.
The
I
She
haven't
Spawn
found him around my
come
way yet.
All you have to do is make a Dropbox and give you access to the Dropbox, though. Is what it really is.
Say She Spawn. No release date.
It's a little late, but
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good figure. So
I
far.
found that in GameStop a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun.
Hey, man.
They had 3 of them.
Fucking number popped up on my phone today
Huh.
and it said girl's bitch, but I wasn't sure who it was.
What?
I was scared to call it. Hey, like Gerald's bitch is on Google Duo.
picked up another
this
hit
is
for
Joe.
free the other day too.
I can't remember. I don't
Hell
know.
yeah.
I don't know if it was a name that I programmed in or if it was a name that my old lady programmed in.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Ninja Bill.
Yes.
I was like,
did V3 have a bike?
Uh-oh.
There
you go.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Bike.
So you're the man that got all the grunts.
Yeah.
Yep.
I got 12 troopers.
It didn't load.
All the grunts.
Damn.
Twitch didn't load, but YouTube went.
What is that, boy? FYI.
Don't do it.
They never go into the crazy shit because they said they tired of it.
It's actually a really good figure.
If you click it, it's gonna take you to something moist.
Hey, Bill, go back to the car.
I do what?
Bill, go back to the car.
Hold on. Where's Bill?
Is that his?
Yeah, that's the 3/4 though. That's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, that's not. That's the 4. The 4.
Where's? So who am I supposed to go to? I see DFS.
Hey, Bull, go back to the car.
The background of Bullwinkle.
What car?
State, 2 holes.
This
It makes me think of like an incubator.
That's the real toy. That's the real shit.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Wheels and
I mean, I guess y'all treat it just like the collectors treat all their other collectibles. Stack them up. Fucking.
Yeah, I got toys on the top of it. Look at that.
Those 2 holes on the back of your those 2 holes on the back of your diorama make me think of like when a baby's in the incubator, the 2 holes that you stick your hands in with the glove so you can touch the baby without actually touching the baby.
That's funny, but
it is. It's an incubator, but it has a brick wall instead. You have to see with your hands, not with your eyes.
What the fuck?
So you're saying it looks like the container that the Wuhan scientists put their gloves in and fucked everything up.
Right?
Wow.
No.
The Wuhan
damn,
car.
Ron, that's funny.
Hey, man,
True.
Nah, but that's the turtle.
That's
thing, the hideout.
True Sagittarius.
Hey, these are some of my top figures of the year.
Bringing you back to your memories of being a baby.
Incubator.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even get that fig. That fig.
Yeah, I remember I was a baby. My mama gave me
incubation.
I wasn't an incubator. She probably thought I was too weak to survive this life.
I wasn't too addicted that time to get them.
The most.
What's up, Dave? How you doing?
I accepted what was given to me. These bitches are shiny.
That's a nice pose too.
We got clean them bitches are. I clean them.
I'm doing good.
Bitches are clean.
So, Dave, what do you collect? A little bit of everything?
A little bit of everything.
Yeah, that's what.
Dave, what's your name in the chat, Dave?
That's Triple D.
Triple D.
Yeah. Triple D, Dave. Triple D on. Nice.
Out of car now. Get out the fucking car.
Triple TKA.
Triple D. Oh, hell yeah.
Totally kick ass.
Nice.
Is that NECA? Is that NECA?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
you know
I've looked at
you know
those,
what is
man.
lovely? The newest trailer for the new
Look
Matrix
good.
movie, man. I'm so excited about the new Matrix.
I
Just
kind of
half
like
as
all
good.
that.
I'm excited about that too,
Arnold
Bruce.
Schwarzenegger.
I
Hey,
do a custom.
if it's just half as good, if it's just is half as good as the trailer, then I'll be happy. I'm not even expecting a lot from it. I really wasn't expecting much.
I'm not going to watch no Wachowski
Man, I
sisters.
wish I would have bought those when I seen them in
I'm
Toys
gonna
R Us.
resubscribe just so I can see it.
That Duke.
Even though I downloaded
Get out! No, you get out! No, you get out! No, you get out! Everybody get out! Get out!
Shit, get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper! I shot the chopper!
Baby.
Hey, what other figures did they make with that Duke? Any other ones from that line?
Kindergarten Cop.
I got the
They
other
made the Muddy
Terminator. I
Duke.
got the
They
one.
made the Predator about 2 times.
Yeah.
They made the concept art Predator too.
Oh, nice.
I seen that online. Yep, that's nice right there. Tomax.
It looks clean.
Hey, what buck did you use for that?
He's got. Hey, well, that's a custom
You got Tomax and he got Zaymox. Nice.
Hell yeah.
That looks good.
Hey, sign me up. Hey, how
Very
much?
nice, Dave. Very nice.
Hey, Soundwave will buy that from you right now.
Hey, Dave, how much?
Very
I got PayPal ready right now.
On if he hit the
He said a
Flip it
G.
now.
He said
$400.
$1,000.
Hey, how much?
Each. 500
He
each.
just said
500
it's
each?
for sale.
500 each.
500.
That's DSF. Everybody them for a little bit. That's you in 6 months, DSF.
You know how long I had to sit around with these goddamn things on the table?
Mad scientist. Look at Dave. Dave's a mad scientist.
Game changer.
Oh my god. The fucking lights shining off your head.
Dave, we already got it. We already have a doctor with the kids, so you gotta calm down.
Dave, I have to know, did you make those? Who the fuck's texting?
Yeah, Dave, did you make those or did you buy those?
I made them.
Get
Nice.
the fuck out of here.
I made them.
You see, he had the light hat joint.
Yeah, he had the doctor
do the
mode.
detail and shit. Yeah.
Hey man, oh my god, those are so fucking tight, man.
Yeah, that's dope.
What buck did you use?
Sure.
What body?
Yeah, what's the recipe,
So
man?
these are all these are.
What?
Don't tell your recipe. Magician
Adam Warlock.
never revealed.
Adam
Warlock.
Warlock.
Hey, where's Giga Swat? Where's Giga Swat? You know.
Did he say Sasquatch? I heard
Warlock
Sasquatch.
This and this.
The Adam Warlock head. And
Don't tell him,
Magnus
Dave.
head.
Dave.
Nice.
It's Roblox. It's Roblox.
And they're both Adam Warlock bodies.
Minecraft.
So,
I wouldn't
Hey,
know.
Dave, how much? Hey, Dave, how much to make another one?
I don't know.
You got to
Hey,
DM
name
him.
your price.
You got to DM him. He ain't putting no prices
I
up.
got all the stuff to make another set.
Hey,
those
name a price. Make me one.
Those are tight as fuck,
Yeah,
man.
those are dope, Dave.
I
Excellent work, man. Excellent work, bro.
Hey,
Okay.
Dave, don't be shy, dude. Don't be shy.
You need to
Tell
let
him
me
what you
know.
want.
Characters. Like, I know
It
you
took him a
don't
while
know.
to make
man.
those, I can tell you that.
Yeah, those are pretty dope.
They look,
Really
they
dope.
look
Y'all
just
seen
like
me-
I even sculpted all the. Well, these are off of the Halo figure. The
$20. How much?
Okay.
You know, some how much? $20.
So, hey, Miss Conway, if you're on Instagram, follow me on Instagram, and I'll start making another set.
All right, how much?
What's your name on Instagram, Dave?
for real, man.
Triple D. Triple
Triple
D.
D.
Is that Triple D?
I don't know. Well, I don't decide how much when I
No, I'm following you on Instagram already. Yep.
Hey, those
Hey, I saw that on Instagram though. I saw
those
that
are
earlier.
amazing, man. Those are smart.
thank you. Like I
Hey,
said,
what's your name on Instagram?
love. This is probably
Yeah,
one of
look good and clean.
my favorite figures when I was growing up. So,
Spruce on them hoes.
Hey, what's your name on Instagram?
Triple D.
but it's
Triple D X3.
Well, I don't want to say
Triple D XX
because it is today.
X3.
So I'm straight on that for the
It's
next
up
couple of
12.
hours. Yeah,
It's up
exactly.
12.
I'm on it long enough for me to go to sleep. I already got shit
Yeah.
man,
Triple DX3.
right now. Don't be talking about no Bruce shit. I'll be leaving at 50, 30 minutes.
Hey, Bruce bitching out, y'all. He's been.
I'm not bitching out. I'm staying. I'm fucking hungry. I'm about to go home and make something to eat.
Eat some chips. Cass, give me
Eat
some
some
chips.
chips.
Get that man some chips, Cass. Get him some chips.
There's another one.
If you give him chips or
Hey, I'm
pop,
offering him real food. Shit, I got a fuckload of food now. I'm good.
Hey, Kaz got a refrigerator full of food. Go
Fuck
fish
yeah.
you something to eat.
get him some
Don't be
fucking
a bitch.
Doritos.
Hey, my food is so fucking sick. My ex-wife wouldn't get, like, she gets benefits, and she wouldn't get. I got the kids, but she wouldn't get none of the food. I'm
your DFS over here getting some pussy.
I done popped back so
Yeah,
hard.
yeah.
I got like $1,000 worth of food in that bitch. Bones, ham, turkey, cube steak, sirloin
I'm a little
steak,
pussy cat.
Like social media.
Hey,
Like,
Pringles?
lamb,
Instagram,
potatoes.
Snapchat.
Snack attack.
Hey, Bruce,
Pringles.
which one?
Pick one, Bruce. We got you.
Snack attack. I fuck with that snack
Hold
attack.
on, man. Let's put them on the full.
Yeah, we got the full screen. I said that snack attack. That's what I. Oh, I thought you was about to go to the field.
Oh, that's a Power Ranger, isn't it?
Yeah.
Motherfucker, that looks nice.
Yeah, this one's called Andros. But yeah, the packaging, you wouldn't tell that it looks like this because it's got like this female head sculpt on it, and it's like got a robe on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, when you get it out and you swap the heads around, it looks fucking dope. I got that on Astray. Astray told me to pick it up, and I did. Yeah, it's fucking sick.
Didn't you say it was Triple D?
Mm-hmm.
Some big old titties.
Hey, Dave, what did you say your name was on there?
The word
what?
triple. The word triple, and then it's DDX3, right?
I can't look it up because I'm on that phone. It was broadcasting off that phone. I can't open up my Instagram and check.
Triple with one P. TRIPLE.
All right,
D.
y'all. I got to cut out. Everyone have
XXX.
a great
You too,
night.
Ninja Bill. Take
Everybody in
Ninja
chat,
Bill.
have a
Peace,
fantastic
Ninja Bill.
weekend. I'll see you tomorrow night.
All right, Ninja
All right,
Bill.
thanks.
Peace,
Peace
bro.
out, folks.
Thanks for showing face, Ninja Bill. Miss you.
Where's Giga
Yeah.
Shot?
Good night.
I don't know where the hell Giga Swap is.
Where you at, Giga? And
Yeah, where's the
Lone
Giga?
Dragon?
Hey, seriously, it's triple spelled out triple and then D.
I think so.
Come on, Dave, man. Keeping the man in suspense here. Let him know what your IG is.
Triple D.
Hey,
TRIPLE.
where's the Giga's at? He showed up. Must be like National fucking Kangaroo Day or something.
Oh my god.
I can show you from my phone. Did he drop out?
Either that or it's a storm.
Yeah, he dropped out.
Like, fuck it, I'm
It's
mad.
raining a little bit. I got to stand in my doorway.
Oh, wow.
He's like, I gotta figure out who the fuck this Triple D guy is. I want them.
There it is.
Triple. Good cat.
Who is this guy?
Eh?
Oh, yeah. But it has like a picture of a guy with a big beard. Yeah, I see your stuff on IG. Was that you before you shaved?
Yeah, that was a freaking Duck Dynasty beer that I found in Walmart.
Yeah, I saw that Sergeant Slaughter, man. I've been looking at Walmart for weeks for that thing.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, but Big Bad Toy Store had the whole wave up for pre-order yesterday. It only lasted for a few hours. I was able to get it. That and Wave 8, which is only
you were there when I found that one, but I passed on the rest of them. I shouldn't have. I bet
You should have got that. You should have got that Andre the Giant. That's the first time they've made a figure. That's a brand new That's a brand new like body, like a butt for that. They've never made that in the line. And that line's actually over with now. After Wave 8. Where'd Kaz go?
They gotta go.
The hitman.
Then they go pick up.
He wanted to go pick up
That's
his
right.
alleyway.
It's your show now.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, DFS, what you want to talk about is your show.
Man, it's your go, man.
What's that?
You got the number one
The
box
only one
right
that I
there.
bought.
You're number one.
You want to talk about feet?
Which one?
Yeah, that's the only one of them
It
that
goes like feet.
Get some female foot, barefoot bitches.
Barefoot.
I'm waiting on my Megan to come. My Excalibur Megan.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You wanted the Captain Britain out of that set.
How's that, DFS?
Man, what the fuck? Those aren't feet.
That's a foot.
Get out of here, fool.
the DFS show.
Get out of here with that.
Come on, man. You trying to say my foot ugly?
Ain't no woman's
Hey,
foot.
Wall Talk. Did you
What's
get
up?
that? Did you
It's
back
been-
the?
it hasn't been
the
Manny
HasLab?
Fetty yet.
The HasLab G.I. Joe.
With the
Sky
Sky
Striker?
Striker?
Yeah.
Nah, man, I couldn't do it.
All right.
Yeah, man, it's just something morally wrong with that. Which like they should have made it a general release. It still would have sold. You know what I mean? It could have sat on the shelves like it did back in the 80s. You know what I mean?
That's a pretty dope.
Yeah. Do you have a 80s Sky Striker?
No, I'm working on getting one. Actually, I want the vintage one, and I'm gonna build it. If
Are you going? Okay, you're gonna buy the parts and build your own.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd rather
you
go
should
that
look
route.
on Macari, man. They have a lot of like random
Yeah,
parts
I'm on
there.
Macari actually. I seen one for 90 up there.
Yeah.
But I'm waiting to pull the trigger on it.
Hey,
Maybe if it go down to 80, then I'll
Did you
get
see
it.
that? Do you see that one with no stickers? With the stick, it had the sticker sheet. It never was applied, and it was
Yeah.
$800.
Yeah, that's crazy.
$800 for a vintage one.
And it's only 800 because of the new Sky Striker.
Hey, I've been looking at them for a couple years, man. That
Oh,
240, 250, 300 range, that's been about normal for the past like year and a half.
Yeah,
I've almost pulled the
I can
trigger a
understand
couple
that.
different times.
If it's complete or nearly complete, like
Yeah.
it's only a few pieces that you have to get, but
800's crazy. But
yeah,
man, it looks like it's never been touched, you know?
yeah. If he would have said it was in box and the box was damaged and stuff, I kind of okay, but
Dave left.
Bye, Dave.
Dave, be easy,
Peace
man.
out. Peace out, Triple
But
D.
I couldn't do it for that reason. It's just like, why not just give us a classified vehicle as a HasLab?
I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will.
You know, this thing right here didn't make sense in a way where you could have gave the guys what they wanted. It could be on the shelves. We don't have to do a HasLab.
Well, you know, if you listen to the real big YouTubers, they would say that you're stupid for saying that.
Well, the big YouTubers are the ones who's getting paid by Hasbro and other toy companies to say dumb
Maybe.
shit like that.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
But
You know what
I
I mean?
mean, you know what? They're gonna do it. They probably will do a classified HasLab. But
hopefully you.
Oh shit, Bull, you was in that chat with that. What was that channel? Geek Dad Life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see.
To me, man, they was creating like straw man arguments and then like putting them down.
Huh.
Like, I mean, if you're gonna do O-rings, right? You're gonna have to do what? So everything is gonna be a HasLab now, as far as vehicles for the O-rings.
I don't know. Maybe
You know
they
what
were
I'm saying?
testing.
Like-
Maybe they were testing the waters. I don't know.
And that's what I'm saying.
You
Like
know?
that's opening up a can of worms that nobody really want to. You know, their HasLabs are gonna fail in the future if they keep doing a model like that. Let's say, okay, they do the Night Raven next. Okay, we know the Night Raven can sit on the shelf. You know, it's not gonna take up massive shelf space. You know what I'm saying? I can understand if they did the Terradrome as a HasLab. I can understand that. I can understand the flag. I can understand the what is it? The space shuttle.
Yeah, well, I try. I mean, sometimes I get caught up into all that, and my mind starts wondering and starts thinking about why someone does something. But at the end of the day, I grew up in the 80s. Yeah. O-rings are my thing. I love them. You love them.
Yeah, indeed.
We love them. You know, I'm happy. If they were testing the waters to truly see, I mean, I like these right here. You know, this right here I like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a couple of them. Yeah.
But they've abandoned that. You know why? Because a lot of people in the toy community have dogged the shit out of this from day one.
Well,
everything about it. But it's called retro, but it's not an O-ring. It's a Walmart exclusive. I can never find it, which I get all that. But if they're going to abandon this, then go for the O-rings, but put them everywhere.
Exactly.
Put them everywhere. And I hear a lot of people saying, "Oh, they're going to be $20 a figure or whatever." I think that was just the Snake Eyes and the Storm Shadow Hasbro
as a 2-pack. You would see it being
exclusive. It's a brand new thing to the line. Let's test the waters. Let's test the waters on the Sky Striker. I still don't know whether or not the Sky Striker is a legit number. Is that 16,000 a true sign of how many people really like that line?
Yeah,
or was there people buying multiples to make money? Or was there people that dipped out on the Rancor to go there to buy that? I mean,
could be.
I'm hoping that the line will last. I mean, I love classified. I'm not gonna not get that.
Yeah.
But I have O-ring figures. Not a lot. I'm no Destro Dungeon or Cobra Viper or none of that. But I have 20 of them from my childhood, and they're awesome figs, man. And let's rock and roll. Let's get it back. I'm hoping for a flag.
Yeah, I definitely with the Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes. Yeah, I'm all for that. But it's just that playing the price is what they trying to manipulate, you know what I mean? And I'm like, okay, if I back that and then they continue with that theme of having these semi-large vehicles, not too large, but semi-large where it can, fit on a shelf, and then they want to gouge me for 200 when I know the vehicle itself is only worth 60.
And I'm not, by no means am I taking up for a
No, I'm not saying that.
For a $4 billion company or 11 billion or whatever they are, billion, whatever. They got plenty of money. They know what they're doing. They've monopolized a lot of the toy industry and bought up a lot of names and brands and things, which is cool. But, at the end of the day, I mean, if they're going to give me stuff I want, I'll buy it.
I'm just saying, like, if their strategy was to get us to love whatever they drop, then they're missing the mark, because they should have listened to the fans in the first place and say, hey, let's say they dropped this the Skyhawk classifieds size. Now, if we bought the Skyhawk from Cass, I have one. It's a decent size.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a decent size. So why not drop something like that, or drop 2 Trouble Bubbles and a Hiss Tank? You know what I'm saying?
Classified.
Yeah, on classified size. If you're gonna do that, give people, if you want to really string us along, give us what we want. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but you never know, man. I mean, we don't know behind the scenes. I mean, Hasbro could have. Hasbro could have went to Target Raw and said, "Hey, we want a Sky Striker on the shelves," and they've been like, "You're trying to sell a toy from the '80s? No way! You're not taking up our shelf space." I mean, I'm not taking up for them, but we don't know what really happened. Maybe they did this. Maybe they did this to say, "Hey, big box retail, it does work. Let's put this product in the store." I don't know. I'm not taking up for nobody. I look outside the box and I look
Honestly,
at other
I
angles.
think Hasbro is. I think they should take a page from McFarlane and charge $80 to $100 for a HasLab and see how that sells. Because they keep doing these like 200, 300, 400, which is not a bad thing for what the product is, but I think at the end of the day, they're alienating people who can't really afford to drop that much money at one time.
Right.
Especially when they got, several pre-orders that's dropping at the same time. Not to mention, it's Christmas time too.
Oh, well, the whole release of all this was a debacle from the beginning. That's one reason why the Rancor wasn't backed. There's Star Wars people out there, but they put their foot down. But when you're talking about Ghostbusters, Star Wars, and G.I. Joe, there's plenty of us that collect all three of those lines. I know I do. And there's many of us that do that, right? And I think they really screwed themselves by launching all those in the third, fourth quarter around Christmas time. And not only that, Super 7 launching their party wagon at $500.
Yeah.
Not on top of all the con stuff that we just purchased 4 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? Like they should have. Maybe that's why they didn't do a classified. Maybe they want to wait till first quarter of 2022 and really focus just on that. And maybe that's what we want. You know?
To me, to cancel one line and then open back up with the O-ring, which isn't a bad idea.
I'm not taking up for nobody. You know, I'm just saying. I'm just talking.
I'm just trying to figure out how the hell did they make it to G.I. Joe. We're gonna do O-rings to bring a line back and not do classified first.
Yeah, that when
that just doesn't make sense.
Because you're on the run.
You're been off the shelf continuously.
I mean, I heard somebody else say it could have been just to get out of the retro wave contract with Walmart. I heard that too. Say we're done with that. Sorry, Walmart. I don't know. That's another theory.
Even though, I mean, like,
and then Walmart dropped that alley viper and that bat on their ass. That's what happened.
They said F y'all.
Hey, yo, check this out. Y'all know why Hasbro's gonna continue to fuck you guys over with these fucking HasLab offerings? It's because y'all already opened the door for this motherfuckers with the other lines by buying Unicron for this amount of money, buying the fucking X-Men Sentinel for this amount of money. They're not gonna stop doing that. Y'all always gonna get vehicles through HasLab. Y'all never get real good vehicles, small vehicles, little motorcycles and shit like that. Get the real big vehicles with in store. Y'all gonna get it as
I completely agree with that until what happened with the Rancor. And I think the community spoke on that, and they need to step back and say, look, because people can say, well, they didn't really care about it. No, they spent a lot of money to have that product sitting on their desk. I mean, all the tooling, all the painting, all the advertisement. They needed it to fund. So maybe with that community, it stopped it. They said, all right, bro. Later, kid.
All right, man.
Peace out, man.
So I'm hoping with the Rancor that it also stopped that, where they can be like, all right, let's listen to the fans.
All right. I didn't say
What's up, Bo?
He didn't say he was going anywhere. What the fuck is wrong?
I thought you were leaving. Usually only stay for a second when you're in the
Hey, but check this out. Bullwinkle, how do you feel not getting the other tiers? I mean the last tier.
The last tier.
I mean,
you see what I'm saying? Because that's what drew you in first, not the Cobra shit. It was that tier with those guys.
No,
so
right.
They drew you in.
No. What drew me in first was just the Sky Striker. I was one of the first backers. It wasn't even the tiers.
Oh, okay.
The tiers to me is a build a figure in a Marvel Legends wave. It's just extra. It's just
because
extra.
I was thinking, okay, they got the Sky Striker.
Now with the Rancor, because it was $50 more expensive than it should, then you better bring some tiers on that. That was my perspective on that.
Okay.
If they would have had a Hut Leia, if they would have had a Ula, I would have probably bought the Rancor just to have those damn figures because I collect Black Series.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? But the other shit I didn't need. I had that.
Yeah, same here.
You know. And I don't need the Rancor. I would have bought it, but it needed to be $250, $275 with the Keeper, Ula, and Hut Leia out the gate. And
I'm passing out over here, guys. I'm fucking lying off.
All right,
Peace out.
Be easy, bro.
I'll see y'all tomorrow.
All right, I'll kick it with you later, man. And thanks
Peace,
again, bro.
Thank you. I love the shirts. I'll wear my shirt tomorrow, man.
Cool.
We all gonna wear orange and blue.
We got some.
We'll do some orange and blue tomorrow.
Oh, what y'all got? Y'all got some Alley Viper T-shirts that all made or something. What's up? What y'all got?
Now we got customs. You'll see tomorrow.
Yeah, custom game tomorrow. Hey.
Bruce.
Hey,
Bruce.
My thing, I think.
Hold on for a second. Hey, Bruce.
Yeah.
Why you got those fucking blue blockers on?
Blockers.
It's not a shocker because
This place Friday.
Motherfucker got who all these warriors glasses on.
All these warriors
like Rift leader and shit.
He got Ray Charles car driving glasses.
Look, they got little flames on the side of the bitches.
Stevie won these movie watches.
Hey, this the difference.
Stevie Wonder.
The difference.
Those glasses have been delivered.
Those are Elton coffin glasses.
Elton John's pimping lookers.
Those are the black. Those are the black.
That move said Elton John.
That is.
That's as I got my
camera.
Glasses.
Call them Elton John booty watches.
Yo, I'm not.
Hey, y'all say goodnight. They're all talking red, man. We booting them out.
Blue and orange, bitch.
And Ashtray, you already know what time it is. You know you'll get booted. Damn. We about to boot all these neighbors off of here.
He's stupid.
Really, all the neighbors?
All the neighbors.
Except Bo.
Okay.
Bo's one of the good ones.
I'm dead, man. Bruce be wild. He kicked us Astray. He kicked Astray out last night. I was like, hell no, what you do that for? Oh yeah. I had walked outside or something, and he just kicked him out the stream.
He was talking shit.
What? JJ the one that cussed? I didn't even do nothing that bad. I was being me.
It was something offensive. We're a family channel, man. He was on that.
JJ said, "Bitch." No, what did JJ say?
I'm on my
hell. Yeah, JJ said hell.
He kicked JJ out.
No, he kicked me out for JJ saying hell.
No, it wasn't just that. He did something, y'all. I promise. I just want everyone to know this is a family show. I want my kids to be able to watch this and be like, have no questions. Like, Dad, what's this?
They're like watching and be like, Dad, what were you wearing?
I mean, they can have that. The same thing that got your mama pregnant, bitch. That's what I'm wearing. That's what I'm gonna tell my kids. Same thing that got your mama pregnant.
Hey, you wearing those glasses because you're shining too much. Your neck is glowing and shining in your eyes, so you got to wear those glasses. I see. That's the excuse. The bling is blanging on your eyes, so you have to wear those joints. I dig it. I see what it do.
I'm removing my bling.
It's to protect. It's to protect my vision.
I dig it.
Hey man, this shit probably. How much you think this weighed up?
You look like Max Julian in the Mac with those glasses. Remember he had them glasses on? Max Julian had them joints on. Remember that?
Nah,
I was like, yeah, it's 35, 45. No, it was 30 and I carried. No. I gave you 2. No. Remember that scene? That shit was classic.
Man,
those are the glasses you got on. You got Max Julian's pimp glasses on.
Roll a hammer. I just held plenty of them. Just at least 5 pounds of change, man.
God damn.
Yeah, this at least 5 pounds, man.
You're not blinging, you blonging.
Your neck ain't gonna be shit when you get
I
on.
gotta take this shit off. Y'all. I done flexed, but it's Saturday now. Shit, bro, my neck hurt. Saturday.
3 minutes of Saturday here.
Yeah,
right.
bro, I got.
Oh yeah, it's still Friday for us.
I got to rest my neck.
That's right.
Saturday.
Yeah, man. But man, I hope the next HasLab is something that they learn from, man. I hope they learn from this past bullshit and give the fans what they truly want, man.
I thought that Power Rangers Megazord was gonna be a HasLab, to be honest.
Oh, the Megazord.
What up, Delmas?
Delmas, Dugan. Oh, Dugan.
Brother.
Oh, Dugan. Word. That's what's up.
Dugan.
But yeah, hopefully they do that, man. At least,
if they don't do that classified HasLab, they probably went back to the drawing board. They said, "Hey, them Star Wars people didn't go. They resisted."
Yeah, man. But I guarantee you, they put out a classified HasLab, everybody will jump on it.
Oh yeah, it'll probably fun in the first couple of days.
Yeah, in the not even a couple of hours.
Yeah,
period.
Good boy.
A couple of hours, everybody be on it. Boop.
And they gotta learn to have
it. But see, their marketing team don't understand that. I would have did that straight out the gate. They're like, what? Here. Sold out. It would have shattered records. You know what I mean?
You gotta be the
Imagine they did a HasLab Thunder Machine off the top. A Thunder Machine? Or even
fuck around, Mike.
Then we got to think about the tiers too, because they like to do their tiers. So you get the HasLab Thunder Machine, and then you get what you call it with it.
That's probably correct, Jay Holland, but they got to do it at this point. A HasLab for classified.
I mean, extremely overpriced. No, it wouldn't be extremely overpriced. No, why? Because Y'all paid $400 or $300 for a damn Sentinel. Gonna pay $400 for a damn what's his name, Galactus.
Yeah.
How much plastic you gonna use? It's not gonna be that overpriced because, for one, you don't need heavy plastic for that HasLab. You need durable plastic, but not heavy plastic. Look at what they're doing with the Leonard big vehicles. You know what I'm saying? That's a
What
lot.
about die cast?
Nah,
Hey,
see,
man,
if you had die cast, yeah, then you're gonna go expensive with die cast.
Well, here's the thing, though. If they ain't use die cast, I believe that somebody like that Sky Striker would actually be worth its price.
Now check this out. Look at the children's vehicles in the children's section with the Spider-Man vehicle cars and shit like that. All these big fucking all these other crazy shit that they got. You mean to tell me they can't do a Thunder Machine or a Vamp or whatever?
Or the ability
or cross
to do
or
whatever they want.
That cross country drove.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They can do it.
Hasbro has the funds and the ability to make anything they want to make. That HasLab shit is bullshit.
Hey,
they can make whatever they want to make.
The first tier is going to be Roadblock.
Huh?
Jay Holla said the first tier would be Roadblock.
Another Roadblock.
So for our first tier, it's going to be another Roadblock, this time in Python flavors.
Yeah. I mean, it's possible because, I mean, look behind me, man. Look. This is what I'm talking about. This is what Mattel brought out for a fucking franchise that's like on life support deadline for movie characters. This is for fucking
Avatar.
Nah, this is Batman and
yeah.
Oh yeah, the crawler.
Yeah.
The wall crawler.
And
Justice League.
And it talks and all types of shit. So you mean to tell me Hasbro can't do shit? But Mattel, come on now.
What does that fit?
This fit
6 inch or 3 3/4? 6 inch?
Yeah, 6 inch.
What you got?
Let me sit him properly. Let me take his weaponry off. Let me take this shit off.
Is that off Amazon?
Yep. I bought it when I bought that big ass jet. I was looking for vehicles for Cobra and shit, and I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna just get this. Hold on, let me get him in right.
Shit, that's good for classified things.
Hydrofoil, price $520. So you know what I'm saying? Like, you can fit these guys, and I got the cars too. I got all that shit. You know what I mean? Like, they're bullshit, man. Look, check this shit out. This may seem like it's insignificant, but even McFarlane is doing shit with bigger vehicles.
Yeah, you're right.
Come on now.
Damn, how
even
much
with bigger figures,
run?
period, he's still finding a way to get them out there for $40.
And he did a bat. Yeah, like he's doing shit, man. HasLab and Hasbro's bullshitting. They want people to starve so much that now when they give you a crumb, you jump at it. No, fuck that shit. Give me what the fuck
You know
I
that's
want.
well, you know what? That's monarchy, Eric.
You know.
That's monarchy.
No,
it is, man. Like, come on now. You're gonna starve me so much, so when whatever you put out is a miracle now, I'm gonna be like, oh, fuck that.
But see,
that's why that Rancor failed, because they thought everybody was starved for Black Series. You haven't seen them on the shelves and shit.
Yeah, they definitely got cocky with that.
You know what I'm saying? They're like, we're gonna give him Rancor with a cardboard backdrop.
Yeah, that's hey, when that cardboard thing came out, I think that was just a kick to the balls, man. It really was.
Fuck that.
Yeah, kick to the balls. That was a short yukin to the balls.
You know what I'm saying?
You can
come on. They knew what they was trying to do, but they didn't get over it.
Rochambeau.
They thought everybody was stupid. No. And them going on at the last minute, amping up the fucking Sky Striker with all that shit that pissed me off too. I was up in that chat cursing them the fuck out. Like, yo, get the fuck out of here. Where's the classified shit? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck y'all doing? Oh, this is so great. Look at the landing gear. Fuck the landing gear. This shit can blow up in the sky or all I care. Come with the classified shit, man.
I can't wait to get mine.
I mean, that's cool. For those who got it,
you got two, didn't
I'm
you?
excited about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool. But I'm just saying, like,
I want to classify
manipulation.
One too. You know, I want to classify HasLab or vehicle or something. You know.
Yeah. You want something?
What do y'all think they'll do if they do a classified? What would be the vehicle? I think a hiss.
Probably a hiss.
Yep.
Nah. You know what? Because guys like you, Kaz, are doing the hiss, and everybody got their little hisses and stuff like that. I got my hiss. A lot of people have been doing the 3D prints with certain files that's out there. I think they're gonna do the fucking Wolverine with CoverGirl.
You think it'd be the Wolverine? $500 probably, right?
Yep.
Did the Python Patrol have a vehicle?
Oh yeah, they got tons of vehicles. That might be a good choice to go to try.
I would assume that's probably what it would be.
That way they could repaint and yeah. Yeah, you're right. You're right. And that's another thought. You're right on that one. It could be.
Hey, but Python Patrol was a Target exclusive.
Even more reason for you to go to Target and buy it.
Yeah.
Well, no. They ain't gonna sell no $500 Wolverine or no couple $100 period toy at Target with Python Patrol.
Or they can go to
that thing is probably gonna come with an exclusive figure anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So then they're gonna turn around and make it to where you gotta go buy the rest.
I don't see Hasbro selling shit that's more than $50 for a G.I. Joe. I mean, not Hasbro, but Target selling nothing more than $50 type shit.
Unless they do like what Nike just did. They got rid of their distributors and had their own store sell their Nikes now. They're getting rid of all these extra distributors. So let's say with something like that, with a Python Patrol vehicle, they do the HasLab for that one. And it is exclusively for their site on Hasbro Pulse. But you know what I mean? They could do that.
They would just
sell their vehicles just on Pulse. That's all they need to do is really sell their vehicles on Pulse, and that's it. Maybe Amazon and Pulse.
Yeah, they could get by with doing that.
You know, that would be the smartest route.
I don't think we're ever going to see a Python Patrol classified vehicle, though, because Target has the Python Patrol shit, and the price will be too high for us to I mean, if it's a motorcycle, I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm just looking at it from the point of view of what do they got coming out that they're trying to sell. And if they did a HasLab that coincided with, their special release at Target, because it seems like Target is getting damn near all their exclusives. You know what I'm saying? So it seems like it would make sense for them. But of course, I'm saying it makes sense, and I don't know what Hasbro thinks when shit makes sense to them. But
Target had the $400 Millennium Falcon on the shelf. I saw it.
Yeah, but that's not exclusive though.
Oh, I know, but I'm just saying they have a $400 product on the shelf that I saw. They can put something like that on the shelf.
And you look online at Target, they got a lot of outside vendors that are selling through Target. That's selling high price stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah. So if you look at it, the only logical thing that Hasbro can do is sell through HasLab, which is their online site, and Amazon. That's how you can get it to the customers.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's what they should have done with. Period. Even with this Sky Striker, just put it on your HasLab and let people buy it as
on
they. You know
Hasbro.
what I'm saying? Instead of doing a HasLab, you have it on Hasbro Pulse.
Yeah, just on
Right.
Pulse.
Just
yeah.
leave it, let it rock. You know what I'm saying? Because you still got control of the inventory.
I say the Sky Striker should have been $150 with all tiers involved.
Because you know what? Check it out.
That's where I'm at.
The Sky Striker, like when you're going into production with the manufacturer overseas, there's a minimum MOQ you have to meet. They already ordered that MOQ. They're praying that the shit, you know what I'm saying, passes through all the tiers. They're hoping it does. The tiers is just getting you amped up for it. They already bought these toys. Just like Retro Blasting said one time. They already bought these motherfuckers. The MOQ.
Hey,
there was always a thing where Retro Blasting was talking about why is there a need for a HasLab when the product is already purchased? So if they're going to develop, like, you don't go into development on a thing and just drop it. You don't do that. That's a waste of money. They're going to bring the Rancor back out. It'll be in the new year, guaranteed. But they're going to have what the people want. Because they already have those shits ordered. Right. Understand that. They have their minimum. That's why they tell you we need such and such amount of backers.
The mold has been made. They've got a mold for it. Yeah, they got a mold for it.
Well, I think where Retro Blasting is actually getting that wrong is the figures itself isn't made. Now the tooling is, and that's where the money is.
Yeah, well, the tooling is done. But if you go into tooling, why waste that money and not go further when you know it's something people want? Like, that's a waste of money.
It is. It's a huge waste of money, and they thought that it was going to sell, so they was willing to take that L. You know what I'm saying? So they made the tooling, they made the product, they had it painted up by professional painters, all of that stuff, and that's what they presented you. But because it didn't get back, all that money is wasted. So hell yeah, eventually they're gonna bring that shit back out and be like, hey, we're gonna try this again.
But the money is never gonna be wasted with a corporation. Yeah. They're gonna find all ways and every ways to sell what they need to sell. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna come back. It's gonna come back.
Oh yeah. And it's gonna come back with they're gonna find a way to do Ula without her titties out too much. They're gonna
they said that might be a Disney thing.
Yeah. I mean, and it shouldn't be a Disney thing because Disney still show the fucking movies on their channel with Ula.
Yeah, but hey, I don't know about this, but they said that it was some dude named Florida Man that tripped out about a Leia figure, and then ever since then, Hasbro stopped doing female figures that are half dressed.
Yeah, but you look at the Disney princesses and shit; they're looking real scantily clad these days. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. We they're playing with people's emotions in a way where
Disney Plus still shows Return of the Jedi. No scenes cut. Like
exactly,
they still show it.
You know what I mean?
But yet they don't want. I mean, it doesn't make any sense.
Ass, thong, and all.
If they cared that much, they would cut those scenes.
Exactly.
Or redo them. You know.
Well, when you're dealing with the House of Mouse, you gotta go with what I want.
Even the House of Mouse is perverted, so it doesn't matter. They've been debunked as being a wholesome company. You know what I mean? They're not on many levels.
Hey, Jay Holla, I can see that happening. Them scaling the Rancor down. But if they already got the molding for it, though, the only thing I can think they can possibly do is reduce the amount of articulation.
So, Why
Or
would you
just-
do that? That'll piss people off more.
It will.
So you know what I'm
But
saying? You're not
they're
gonna
gonna
do
say they
that.
got to make it cost effective.
They got to get rid of the cardboard background, which they're gonna do. They're gonna do a ULA that's less scantily clad if they can do one. They'll probably package her up in a robe, but you can take her off if you want, because on the shelf or whatever, or however they think, they may want to sell it separate later on. You know what I'm saying? Like they usually do.
Yeah.
They'll give you guys the tiers you want with that. Exclusive, but a year or a year and a half from then, you'll see them back on the shelf because they got to make money off the fucking mold and shit. You know what I'm saying? They got to make their money back, so they're gonna do that. Just like they try to slip in Gorian, how you say his fucking name?
The keeper.
Huh?
The Rancor keeper.
Not the Rancor keeper. The Gorian. Is it Gorian? Gorian?
Oh, you're talking about the guard, the very first one. Yeah.
Yeah, the guard.
Oh yeah.
They
That's
try to
still up
slip
for
that
pre-order.
shit in.
Yeah, it's still up for pre-order at like Big Bad Toy Store.
Exactly. They
That
try
was
to slip
some
that
straight
shit
up.
in. And Salacious Crumb.
I said
he just
even
came in like a
when they
4-pack
introduced
like a
that
month
Luke,
ago.
Exactly.
I don't know why they put that Luke Skywalker so far up the tier system. That Luke Skywalker should have been the first tier.
The reason why they do it is strategy. Like,
yeah, to get you to get more people to buy
it. They'll get you to buy it, and then you see the last tier. Oh, it was Luke. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? But they already got you through the first 3 tiers or whatever. It's first 2 tiers.
And if you've been collecting Black Series, you already have a dozen Luke Skywalkers.
Exactly. So many Lukes is like fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know?
You got Bespin Luke, you got the pilot Luke, you got the Luke at the end of New Hope, the ceremonial Luke.
Yeah.
With the
Hey,
yellow
don't forget
jacket.
you got Bespin Luke with his shirt off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you just got that other Luke that came in that special packaging. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you got that other one that came that's black with the same thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's I mean, there's no shortages of Luke Skywalkers out there if you just really want one.
There's no
So
shortage.
that's why I don't understand why that was here.
It's just like how they do Bumblebee with Transformers, man. They just shove Bumblebee down our throats.
That's what they do with Wolverine for the Wolverine
Legends.
and Iron Man for the what you call it, the Legends.
Yeah, the Legends.
You know what I'm saying? There's tons of those guys.
Wolverine, Iron Man, Spider-Man.
Yeah, but Spider-Man is more scarce because once you get him, you don't see him too much. But Wolverine,
Yeah,
you can catch him real quick. You can catch Iron Man real quick. You know what I mean?
Dude, it's starting to look like Magneto's like that too.
Yeah, because the only Magneto you truly need is the one that comes in the family pack.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you need. All the other ones are just like, why?
Yeah.
You know.
I ain't gonna lie, I done bought a couple of them. They got me.
Yeah. I mean, I got rid of a lot of them. So I keep the family pack, like, because it's right there with the comic.
I had to cut the helmet off of mine.
Mm.
And like on the inside, it's like double pegged and it's super glued. I had to get an X-Acto knife and heat it up and cut it off.
Yeah.
Because his eyes wasn't leveled right.
Okay.
So I had to cut it off just to kind of drop the helmet down.
Mm.
And then super glue that shit back on there.
Oh damn, that's crazy.
I mean, it don't look like I did anything to it. So
see, look, he coming out with it. See, Bullwinkle, no, he got it too. Look. Why would you need another Luke Skywalker when you already have him?
Yep.
You understand what I'm saying? Come on now. Is that in?
I got that one too. That was the Walmart exclusive, right?
Come on now. I have the pilot Luke, the first one too, the number 1 in the box in the Black Series. I have that one. That's a good figure. I like that figure better than the other pilot that came out last year. You know. But I got onto Black Series a little too in the middle of it, so I can't really dedicate totally to it. You know what I mean? Because so many characters.
Oh, it's a lot. I only collect the ones I like. I don't buy every character.
I mean, and it's a line that's worthy of respect for collectors. Like, treat it with respect because this brand is all about respect. Come on, Star Wars. Come on, this Star Wars was the one who started it all with collecting.
Yeah,
really. If you think about
sure
it, with
did.
the 3/4,
Yeah.
they were the reason for action figures to really be. You know, you had G.I. Joe's, the 12-inch and what have you, but Star Wars really set it off the real war of toys.
Yeah, back in the 70s.
Yeah.
Even Star Trek, the motion picture.
Yeah.
That line didn't stay up, but they had the 3 3/4. They wasn't articulated, but you know.
Yeah. So I mean, they gotta really show it respect, man. Come on.
I'm looking for a Qui-Gon Jinn Black Series.
Okay.
You gotta check Best Buy.
Huh?
You gotta check Best Buy.
Yeah, you might catch them at Best Buy.
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta look among
You're gonna be looking for them though.
I got
many
one.
Jar Jar Binkses is ridiculous.
Cause I ordered mine from Best Buy when they did that Phantom Menace release.
Yeah.
With that repackaging.
Yeah. I didn't give a shit. I tore it apart.
Because I looked at the Mace Windu and I already got the Black Series Mace Windu. And
I bought Mace Windu. I bought that one and left him.
Yeah, I got Mace Windu.
Yeah.
I bought him just because he's a bad motherfucker.
Yeah. I was gonna
Mace motherfucking Windu.
I'm gonna put an afro on him. He's gonna be Afro Mace Windu.
Wow. Motherfucker, you just put my afro.
The Star Wars Black Samurai.
You know, they need to give his lightsaber that has bad motherfucker on it. They need to sell that too.
That'd be dope. I'd buy that lightsaber.
Yeah.
I can tell you.
Hell yeah.
They should do a spoof film like that. I mean, they did Spaceball, which was great, but they should do a new spoof of Star Wars.
Oh, there you go.
Have the actual actors in it spoof it. You know what I mean? Like you have
there you go.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for, that Qui-Gon.
Yeah, that Qui-Gon is sick. It's nice. I like it.
You got to get you a custom cloak for him.
The packaging is great. It reminds me of Power of the Force packaging.
It reminds me when the Phantom Menace came out. That's how it looked.
Yeah,
that was back in '99.
Yeah.
I have a couple of those.
Believe it or not, I was little then.
I have
oh shit, 99.
I have Obi-Wan from the 90s.
Shit, I was like 24.
I'll go grab them.
Yeah.
23 when Phantom Menace came out.
Yeah, man.
That's some years ago. I'm 46 now.
I remember that being in the theater, seeing it for the first time, Phantom Menace. I was like, oh shit.
Especially when Darth Maul had the double lightsaber.
Yeah. Hey, I remember when I was a kid, when I first seen that, I was like him.
And that's
Ray Park. Nobody else. I just cared about Darth Maul.
Doing his shit. He was doing his shit with that Darth Maul, man.
But see, this is the thing that I hate about what George Lucas did. The characters that really mattered, he didn't feature them enough, like Count Dooku and Darth Maul.
Yeah.
We only have to appreciate them in the expanded universe, like looking at the Micro series and the fucking Clone Wars show.
There you go, Stray.
I think he was gonna go further.
Oh, yep.
With it, but I think I don't know.
Yep, I remember having that.
I think his energy ran out, so to speak, dealing with the bureaucracy of putting out a movie through you know what I'm saying, a company getting it greenlit and all that, and them wanting to change it for, like Jar Jar Binks. I don't think was truly his idea.
You know what? This is the problem that I have with Jar Jar Binks. Somebody should have fucking told George Lucas that Jar Jar Binks was just terrible.
But I don't think that was his his call. I mean, it may have been a character in there.
I think he was just supposed to be there for comic relief.
Yeah, he was, but he wasn't supposed to be there for real comic relief as he was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think it was just a matter of the marketing company sitting down and seeing his vision and say, hey, we need something so we can sell toys to these little motherfuckers out here. We need the money.
But if you're like deep into Star Wars like I am, like with the Clone Wars series, they really undercut a lot of characters, even like with Anakin and Kenobi and General Grievous.
Yeah.
See, like I stopped fucking with the Clone Wars when they had the Grungans, which is Jar Jar Binks' race, kicking the shit out of General Grievous. It was one episode. Y'all look it up.
Yeah.
I can't remember what season it was. And
yeah. I wanted
George Lucas should not have let other people come in and manage his franchise.
Yeah,
George.
I understand it comes a time when, like, he's already the legend that he is with Star Wars for the original. And then the last parts, he wanted to do it the way he wanted to do it, so it can sync well with the others. But I think when it came to the movie house, wherever he's distributing from, they were saying, look, we need to make more money. The movies is great. And remember, this is during the time of illegal downloads and stuff too.
Yeah.
So they were losing money then. So
well,
they were like, look.
When I first saw Revenge of the Sith, that was an illegal download. Well, I shouldn't say that, but
hell, it's too late now.
Yeah, it was illegal. Like, all of them were illegal downloads. I remember Napster had some shit. You know what I mean? But we gotta understand that, like, from a marketing perspective, say like with G.I. Joe, Hasbro, all these guys, how can we sell to these little kids? That's the main thing. How can we grab a new generation of fiends?
Well, you know what's killing G.I. Joe right now is these fucking writers and directors of these movies. Like everything that we seen movie line G.I. Joe was trash. I hate to say that.
But again, it comes to marketing. Everything flows through marketing. Because if they can't market it to sell products, sell merch, if they can't do anything to streamline it to merch, they're not hearing shit. They're like, yo, this is a great movie, but if we can't sell on the back end on some merch in Walmart and Toys R Us, not Toys R Us, Walmart and Target.
Yeah.
Then what's the purpose of having this shit out? Look at Fast and the Furious. We like the action and shit.
But they didn't have no toys.
But
they didn't have no toys.
They had no choice, so they made a cartoon.
I hadn't seen the cartoon.
That. Yeah, on Netflix they had the cartoon, and now they have the cartoon on not Hulu. It's somewhere else, but they have a cartoon.
Tubi.
Huh?
Tubi. Tubi.
Maybe on Tubi, I don't know, but they have a cartoon because I got the cars that match up with the cartoon. So it's like,
but you know what? You know how they could have done Fast and Furious through Hot Wheels?
They did. They do have them through Hot Wheels. They have the merch, the Hot Wheel merch. But what it is, they have to sell it because they're paying their actors too much. They're paying them on the front end, and they're also paying them on the back end. So how do you offset that? You offset that with merchandise. Lucas was the one who ushered in merchandise. He's the brain master behind that. So every movie has to have some type of merch to go with it. If you're a comic book or action, look at Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Look at Aliens. Ever since Star Wars, every movie, sci-fi, horror has to have some type of merch to go with it, so it can offset the cost that they pay these actors.
Yeah.
Everything. So they got to make their money. So he had to do that with Jar Jar Binks. We have to get something because we already have some Star Wars characters. We got troopers and stuff like that. But what can we get for the kids, the little ones, the little kids? Let's have a guy, Jar Jar Binks, and let's have his Gungan race. You know, you got the main guy, the king. He sounds like a pizza guy.
You saw a big doo-doo. I hate that.
Yeah, he sounds like
I
he
hate
made
it.
pizzas and shit. Just like the character from Men in Black, when they went into the diner, that guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So this is all about merchandise, man. They don't give a fuck in Hollywood about the story.
Well, you know what? You might as well say that about Michael Bay.
Oh
Transformers.
yeah, Michael Bay Transformers was nothing more than a car selling and toy selling. That's it.
Well, you know my argument on the Bayverse. Explosions, boom, terrible story writing, terrible character development,
that's how
overemphasis on
that wasn't the
awkward
focus.
angle character.
But that's how you
awkward.
know. That's how you know, Bo. Their only interest was in merchandising.
Yep.
It.
They didn't care about the movie itself, or character development, or storytelling.
That's why in every movie they were different cars.
Yeah.
Bugatti, Lambo, whatever.
Look how many
Mercedes.
times
and then also Michael Bay had a hard on for the military.
Yeah.
In which
it was for them too.
But
it was merchandising for them too.
It was for me, it was just like his vision of Transformers was just reaching out to a certain audience, like adolescent teens that don't have no understanding of anything.
Yeah, but
they just want explosions, boom, awkward camera angles, and you couldn't even tell really from Decepticon or Autobot.
Yeah.
The only thing that you could distinguish is maybe Optimus and Megatron.
Look at also you gotta look at they're gonna target the adolescents or whatever, the teens, but it's by the actors they had, the female actors. Look at the female actors.
Well, you know what? They actually degraded the female characters, and like with the sexual innuendos and occasional racist innuendos, and it was just, I don't know. For me, the first Transformers was good, and maybe Revenge of the Fallen, and after that, it was just stupid. A lot of overacting. Like for me, Mark Wahlberg just didn't fit the bill.
But look, what happened? The the merch was Bumblebee. Bumblebee was the cute robot to kids.
But the only thing that carried Transformers was the toys, like you said, the marketing and the fucking and people were suckered in.
Yeah.
Like I'm more than anything, even over G.I. Joe, I'm a big Transformers fan. If you look at my garage, man, most of these boxes, I got Bayverse shit. Because I was suckered in. I mean, I got my Thrilling 30s, I got Reveal the Shield, I got Transformers Prime, I got all that. But the majority of my shit is Bayverse because I was suckered in.
Yeah.
And the only reason why I paid my money to see those movies was in hopes of a better story. Just tell the fucking story.
Yeah, but see, we got the story with the cartoon movie.
Yes.
And the television show. So we have the story. So it didn't matter to Hollywood to throw out whatever they want, because the hardcore fans will take our kids to the movies, or during that time when we was younger, we'll go to the movies. But yeah, well, we can point out, oh, this is fucked up, that's messed up. We paid our ticket, we bought our popcorn.
Yeah, they got your money. It's just like going to college.
Yeah.
We got
but
your
at
money.
the end of the day, what
We got your
excuse
money.
we do? What
Hey,
excuse?
I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. My battery's gonna die.
All right, bro. Be
All
easy,
right,
Ashtray. Be easy.
All right, y'all too.
All right. Yeah, but
yeah,
you know what, Bo? You look at it and say, what excuse did we give them at the end of it? Well, it's not like the cartoon or the TV show. At least I know that.
Well, you know what? I actually get what you're saying, because if we didn't like the Bayverse shit, you know, at least we have the original resource material to fall back on, the G1 series.
Yep, just like with G.I. Joe. We always have something to fall, even with He-Man. We always have that original source material that'll satisfy our, well, we know what it's all about anyway. So anything new is like entertainment. The excuse.
But I do remember what you said in our last discussion about G.I. Joe versus Transformers. You know, like with G.I. Joe, they were more on that line of teamwork, diversity, and all of that shit. And that kind of gave me a new perspective on G.I. Joe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, just the fact of, you know, the chant, Yo Joe. And even with Cobra, you know, they're coming together against a common threat or against a common situation. And, you know, like with Transformers, they really didn't stress that enough. You know, for me, like with Transformers, Cybertron was destroyed. So they were catapulted here to Earth.
Yeah.
And what I love about Transformers was they was just like, okay, we fucked up on our home world. We had a war and we fucked around and let our world get destroyed. But we're going to do it different here on Earth.
But isn't it funny how Superman's story is the same as the Transformers?
Krypton. See, this is why I like General Zod in Man of Steel. Because General Zod was actually... Huh?
General Zod is nobody but Megatron.
Yes,
they took the Superman story and made it into the Transformers story.
But the thing is, Zod was a necessary evil, because even though he was a monster, he was about the preservation of his people by any means necessary.
Same as
and then your Kal-El and your Jarrells was kind of like T'Challa. You know, they was on some different shit about that bridge between mankind and Kryptonians and you know, people coming together. But Zod was for his people. That's why people like Michael Thomas played the shit out of General Zod in Man of Steel, and this is why I love Michael B. Jordan as Eric Killmonger. It's not that they were the most powerful villains, but they were charismatic, they were leaders, and also they believed in a cause. And they was willing to die for that cause and preserve what they believe in along the lines of morality by any means necessary.
We can say that.
Zod and Eric Killmonger are like my favorite villains, period. And even Thanos. But the only problem that I had with Thanos, in theory, his line of thinking was that mankind, his people, and everybody was fucking up. And he had to come up with something to bring some kind of peace or some kind of balance in life. But here's the problem with Thanos. He wanted to play God.
Well, I don't think he wanted to play God. I didn't think he was thinking that. With Thanos, it wasn't personal.
Yeah, it was business at the end of the day.
Business. So he wasn't even thinking emotionally, because for a villain to think they're God, that's an emotion. He was just saying, I need to put things in balance. That's it.
Yeah, that's his thing. He was about bringing balance to the universe.
Yeah, that was it.
But,
and he wasn't saying I'm going to be God or I'm going to be this. He was just
okay. Let me put it to you like this with Thanos. This is the problem I had with Thanos. Who are you to decide the fate of the universe?
That's just like we say to our elected officials. So I mean, it is.
I can't argue with that. I can't argue with that.
You know what I'm saying?
I can't. Damn. That's a good one.
Like you can look at everything. You can look at everything in different parameters. Like even with the Zod and Eric Killmonger, like you stated, they would do and fight for anything so they can preserve their people and things of that nature. What makes them different from any other race of people who want to do that?
Now,
you know what I'm saying?
To Thanos' credit, I will say this. What separates him from Zod and Killmonger is Thanos was thinking on a grand scale. He was thinking of it on a scale of a universal level.
Yeah, infinite universe, yeah.
Yeah, on a universal level where Killmonger and Zod was just thinking about their people.
On a personal level.
Yeah, on a personal level. And that's kind of like our debate, like what me and you had last stream, is dogmatic and selfish.
Yeah.
And a lack of discipline, as you so adequately put it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Also, yeah, and it was just the whole thing with the discipline thing, even with the Jor-El and the Kal-El. They lack discipline in certain areas as well. You know what I mean?
But here's the thing. With Jor-El, he realized that the only thing that I can agree with you on the selfish side of it, is he was trying to put everything into his son and pretty much get his son off of a dying planet.
Yeah. Which any parent would do.
In which he should have came up with a plan to try to not only just get Kal-El off that planet, but at least, goddamn, man, 100 people.
Yeah, but he did. He actually did, but they were not listening to him. Remember,
he had problems with the government. Yeah, he was bumping
the council wasn't listening, and he said, "Hey, well, you just doomed us all if you're not going to listen to what I have to say." You know?
Yeah.
In consideration, so that's what happens.
So, in other words, Jor-El didn't have a choice but to get his son off that planet,
as any parent would.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Get my kids off. Look at his cousin. She got off the planet, and I'm quite sure there were other Kryptonians that got off the planet. It's just we never heard of those characters.
Yeah, like Power Girl, like Lobo, and
there's a few more. Yeah, there's a few. There's a lot of Kryptonians that left.
Draxus. I got my DC encyclopedia. I can't remember them all, but it was more than just Clark.
Even shrinking of Krypton and what you call it? What's his name? Brainiac. You know what I'm saying? Even that. You know what I'm saying? So there's a city in Krypton that he took before it exploded. The planet exploded. So I mean, there's a lot of shit. You know what I mean? I was bugged out finding out that what you call it sued the estates. Disney sued like the Ditko and Stan Lee estates and stuff like that.
For real?
Yeah, for ownership of the characters and everything, because they were saying that Ditko and Lee, all these great artists and people who really started Marvel with these characters, they're trying to say they wasn't in. I think they're saying they wasn't. They were employees and not work for hire.
Yeah.
So they can keep the
my bad,
right.
y'all.
Nah, you good, bro? Yeah. So they oh shit.
Decepticon Christmas tree topper. I gotta do the back side, dude.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice, man. Yeah, that's gonna be crazy though. That's gonna be crazy though, man.
Yeah. It's big as hell, man.
I guarantee you, someone looking at this at Hasbro gonna do the same damn thing, bro.
Cash, you better start copywriting your shit.
How do I do that with their symbols though?
Yeah, you can't do that. I mean, the best you can do is say, "Hey, I started it first."
No, but still, he put in the work to print that
That's
shit.
another property's intellectual property. That's their intellectual property. So you can make whatever you want, but if they decide to shut you down or say, "Hey, oh, that's a great idea, I'm gonna do it myself," you can't do anything about that. You can't. Look at the design cues from the community. Like all these customizers are doing great shit with the classifieds.
Yeah.
Look at what happened with Killer what's his name? Crocmaster.
Yeah.
Hasbro bit off the Crocmaster. Yep. Just like they're gonna bite off a Spirit and everybody else that created something. Look at what Dave just showed us with Tomax and Zaymont. You don't think somebody from Hasbro really looking?
Oh yeah, they was watching. They was watching it.
Yep. Yeah. They're looking. They're finding out. Look, I just seen a new rock and roll somebody posted. Look crazy.
They gonna copy that shit.
For real. And Hasbro can claim that shit
because it's their property. Yeah.
Yep. It's their character. Yep.
Now they can't outright say like if I do a painting of let's say Cobra Commander shaking Destro's hand. If I do my own painting, I can sell that picture, but I can't. They can't really. They can copy it, but they can't copy it exactly because that's my rendition. They can't take that, but they can do something sort of like it, and
they have to put their own spin to it.
Yeah.
Right. 30% difference. 30% difference is kind of the guideline.
Yep.
So that's why you had the GoBots. That's why you had Transformers.
Yeah.
That's why you had motherfucking oh man, the list goes on.
Look at Thanos, and also then you look at Apocalypse. No, not Apocalypse. What's his name? Darkseid.
Yeah. Or
they're
DC
both
and
made
Marvel.
They're both made by Jack Kirby. In a sense,
okay.
You know what I'm saying? Look at the New Gods and look at the Eternals.
Yeah.
Eternals and New Gods are basically the same people.
So the only thing that's really original is the fucking Matrix.
The Matrix?
Well, no. We had Terminator.
Well, from what I understand, it came from the same woman who created it, who was the catalyst for all of it. And she got paid.
The Matrix had the Oracle, the Terminator had Sarah Connor.
But they were all supposed to be part of the same story. The Terminator and the Matrix was all in one book that this woman had wrote, and she presented her stuff to James Cameron and the film company, and they stole it.
Bruce said we're gonna send a cease and desist letter to Hasbro. Tell them stop writing our shit. We're gonna borrow them first. We're gonna hit them with the lawsuit first. Man, quit biting.
That's what they did. The families of the artists, they sued for the right to reap the benefits, and now Disney is suing back to say, hey, we own the right to these characters. Now, what happens is, this is the reason why we have the MCU characters and we have the comic characters. Now, the MCU, Disney owns outright, just like Marvel. That's basically a new property. Because the likenesses and stuff, you look at the uniforms, they're not just like the comic books.
Right.
So the Ditko family, the Lee family, the Kirby family, they can't reap total benefits off that. Now, if the name is said and stuff, Iron Man, Thor, it can make money off the names per se. But the imagery, they don't have anything over, because maybe the only one, maybe the Hulk, Spider-Man, maybe. But you see those costume changes every movie. It's for a reason.
Why is that?
So they don't have to pay royalties like that. Because remember, the classic Iron Man we know, the Kirby Iron Man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the Iron Man we know from the comics. That family can reap the benefits off that Iron Man forever. You come with a new Iron Man, a new structure on how he looks.
You don't have to pay nobody.
They didn't draw that, so you can't reap the benefits. It's a new rendition.
Yeah.
Yeah, and since Disney owns Marvel, you know,
I never thought about that. That puts a whole new spin on things. That, like, the reason we don't get the movies we want is because they might be scared to infringe upon the old artists' fiction.
They would have to pay. So now so now you got to pay the actors, which is high bill, and now you got to pay the families for residuals on it. Like, that's a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? So you have to have the merchandise.
We're talking billions.
Yeah, big
especially in the case of Star Wars.
You know what I'm saying? So now,
but see, that's why. Okay, so
Star Wars is different because that's George Lucas. He made the deal. He knows his deal and everything, and he's still alive to reap the benefits. You know what I'm saying? And when he's gone,
Disney own that?
Saying that, huh?
Doesn't Disney own Lucas Studios though?
Not it, because he made the deal, but he still get residuals from it as being the sole creator. Right. You know what I'm saying? So you look at Marvel, you had a lot of artists who partake in creating shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
A lot of freelance artists that created. Look at Rob Liefeld. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this. So is Kathleen Kennedy fired?
I don't know. It's a lot. She has a contract. Regardless of what anybody says, she has a contract that they must abide by, or they have to agree to part ways and destroy the contract. She just can't be fired when she has it's different. Like if she was an employee, but if you're contractually bound, you have to abide by the contract. So like when you go into business, like let's say I'm a creative and stuff like that. I don't want to be your employee. Let's work this contract out, and I can give you what you want. Right. Now, once we in that term of the contract, then we renegotiate. Right. You know what I'm saying?
And you don't have to renegotiate.
You don't have to. Once the contract is done, you don't have to renegotiate. But if you're doing a great job and they want you back, then you renegotiate. Now, when her contract is actually up, because she ain't do anything too egregious. She ain't do anything racial. She ain't doing none of that egregious, crazy shit to be fired or to dissolve the contract. So they have to abide by the contract. She's got to stay there until that contract is up. Once it's up,
at least she hasn't done enough where it's egregious.
Well, the egregious would be.
But if you this is my thing with Kathleen Kennedy. She has done her job in diminishing and downplaying the fucking characters that we grew up on. Like if you look at the last Jedi?
Mm-hmm. Well, the last three films. The last three films.
She downplayed Luke Skywalker so much to the point that he was
a eunuch hermit.
To a fucking hermit, a fucking pussy.
Yeah.
She had this motherfucker drinking titty milk off of a damn alien fish. Come on now.
Yeah,
she wanted to shove that. Well, I'm not gonna get it.
I don't think. You know what? I don't think it was intentional in that way. She wanted to destroy it. I think it was. She's trying to push an agenda that, for the fans of Star Wars, it don't work.
It's not gonna work because it's been already established.
Yeah, because. All right, you want a strong woman presence. You already had that in Leia. So how you forcing everything else? You can't force no better than Leia. Leia choking up Jabba the Hutt. Leia shitting on Vader in his face. Come on now, like you got it already. That was already covered.
Also, we had Leia in the expanded universe. If you have your diehard Star Wars fans like me. Leia was a Jedi, basically.
Yeah. She had the midichlorians and everything as well. Yeah.
See, this is the point that I'm trying to get to. What Kathleen Kennedy was doing was unnecessary.
She was just trying to make more of a female presence within the universe that didn't call for it because we already had the female presence there.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So she was trying to overload it when there was no need to overload it.
She was trying to shove it down people's throats.
Yeah. Like, you don't need it. Like Poe, you had Poe answering to a female general just took the place of Leia. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, come on now. Like, that makes no sense. You know what I mean? Like, it was a whole bunch of stuff. And then they really were killing off people like Solo. You killed off Solo because the contract money was too high.
Yeah, because I think Harrison Ford got like $35 million by his damn self.
Yeah, so you couldn't.
And you got to pay him.
To kill him off. You had to kill him off because of the money. It wasn't.
That's just like if you go back to the Bayverse. The reason why in Dark of the Moon they killed off the Ironhide character because his design cost too much money.
Exactly. So a lot of decisions are made in the back end where it's all about the money, which we know is wrong from a creative point of view. But back then, when Star Wars was created, it was the love and putting the saga together. You know what I mean? And plus, you look at it now, they couldn't sell too much merchandise because the guys who were buying the merchandise back in the day, you're looking at them. We're looking at each other over the screen.
Exactly.
So the younger ones wasn't buying as much merchandise that we bought
because of the economy. Because of the economy, and people couldn't afford that shit.
And the digital age now. Children, they don't care. They don't care about storylines and plots and stuff like that. They only care about the excitement. And the excitement don't sell toys for us. It's the stories. That's why we're buying this shit now, because we're locked into a story. We're locked into the whole being of what these toys are. We know each character's background. We know their suffering. We know about these characters so much. We invested in them. Our children ain't investing in none of this shit, so they're not trying to buy this shit. So that's why their agendas came along in these movies, because they can't sell merch off of the storyline like that anymore. So they have
to. That's another problem I had with Kathleen Kennedy. How the fuck is she gonna whoop Luke's ass with a damn stick or a quarterstaff? See, man,
yeah, it's wild, man. It's crazy. Gas is almost up. He's like, yo.
Hey, man. Yeah, hey, these shots is kicking in.
Yeah,
I gotta get up in the morning. I gotta get up tomorrow. I'm gonna take the kids to a Christmas parade.
Oh, okay. All right. That's what's up.
Yeah, man. Fucking Bruce done left already. I don't know if y'all peeped out. He been left, man. He was falling asleep. He was falling asleep.
Well, you know, I used to fall asleep on this stream back in the day.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah.
Hey, it wasn't back in the day.
You know what I'm talking about, Cass?
Just being real.
Shit, I used to fall asleep back in the day on this motherfucker.
Last week?
Yeah, you ain't alone. You got a lot of shit going on, man. You tend to fall asleep quick. Shit.
Hey, boy. Yeah, it be long weeks, boy. Long weeks.
Cass, get your ass off here, man. Get some sleep, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. But
I'll tell you what, Cass, since your shit is growing out, come on over here to Texas. Let my sister break that shit up.
Hey, it's getting there, man.
All right.
Going on now. It's starting to go back and shit.
Yo. Yeah, man. Word up.
Yeah. But fuck it, hey, y'all know I'll be back at it again tonight, 10:30.
Yeah, indeed. We can get back in it. There's a lot of different things that's coming in the new year that's gonna be a shocker and surprise to everyone, man. There's some good things, some messed up things. You know what I'm saying?
Toys are getting better and better and better, man.
Yeah, but the marketing is getting shittier and shittier. That's the problem.
Yes,
that's the bad thing.
The prices are going up and up and up.
Yeah, that too. That's the bad things that I was talking about. The prices going up and the marketing. Like, toy companies gotta right now. We have the power at if a lot of collectors don't know, we have the power right now because one, the prices is going up. Who's gonna pay the price? It's us. So they gotta do what the fuck we ask. Because if they don't, they're gonna lose customers and then they're gonna lose total money. What are they gonna sell? Nothing but board games, and even that shit is going because everybody's on PlayStation 5 and Switch.
Hey, you ain't lying. Yep, it's all different.
But you know what? That's just like middle class. Middle class runs this country because the rich ain't giving up shit. The poor ain't got shit. So who is it? Us, the blue collar workers.
Exactly.
We got the fucking power.
Yep.
Exactly. And they have to give in to the demands. If not, they can, all them gray models, they can shove up their ass.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
What Jonah Hill say? All up in the crack.
Yep. We determine, man, is whatever we're willing to pay, man. They gonna play with
people vote with their wallets, man. They vote with their wallets.
Yep. Yep.
Man, y'all need to look at This Is the End again.
I've seen it. It's crazy.
That motherfucking shit. The titty fucker. that damn Danny McBride and James Franco, they some fools.
Yeah, that's a good
I
movie.
come everywhere. I come from a house of women. I'm drunk loads everywhere.
You got robbed by Hermione Granger. What the fuck? That shit was crazy. Yeah. Yeah, man. But, all right, fellas.
All right, fellas. Say, man, y'all be good.
All right, guys.
Much love to all of y'all, man.
Yes, have a good one.
Much love to all y'all as well. See you later on tonight.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
Happy hunting.
Good Saturday, man. We'll catch you tonight. Love y'all.
All right.
All right, later, man.
All right, man. Y'all take